had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom? I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all my slip-ups and mistakes. And I'm just pointless without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep. But it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom? Just take me back to you. Wanna go, just wanna go back to you. Baby, take me back to you. I just wanna go back to you. Baby, take me back to you. Your bedroom.
You're the opposite of me, like sun and rain, and drama on the TV. It's full of pain, but we're the good part, the happy ending, unexpected plot twist. We always save me. We're the good part, we never fake it, even if it hurts. We always say it. Ah, la 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 la, like it just like that. Kinda like it like that. Kinda like it like that. Ah, la 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 la, like it just like that. Kinda like it like that. Kinda like it like that. Somehow we make sense. We're the only one who knows it. Our feelings never tense. We don't need no water under the bridge. But we're the good part, the happy ending, unexpected plot twist. We always say it. We're the good part, we never fake it, even if it hurts. We always say it. Ah, la 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 la, like it just like that. Kinda like it like that. Kinda like it like that. Ah, la 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 la, like it just like that. Kinda like it like that. Kinda like it like that. We're the good part, the happy ending. Yeah. We're the good part.
Why is my VTuber model not showing up? I'm freaking out. Uh-oh.
Like it just like that. Kinda like it like that. Kinda like it like that.
Ah! everyone. I have no idea why it's not working. Ah! But hello. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I always do. So it'll be fine. Fuck Python for OOP? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Also, hi Red Phoenix, hi Mello, hi Anari, hi FX. I think that was everyone. And hi Ben, Ben's here too. Hi Coca-Cola, hi Ocean. Hello everyone. Hello, Jabrock, and hi, hello, Black White Check. Okay, I'm gonna turn on things in a second. I am printing some stuff and also technical difficulties as usual. My VTuber is not turning on, and I have no idea why. It's only in OBS. OBS is like, I do not see it. And I'm like, okay, that's weird, but okay. Understandable, I suppose. And then my printer also just didn't turn on. Oh! Oh, never mind, it's working. Okay. I'm gonna let my printer figure itself out. We're gonna try something and watch. I bet I'm gonna switch this scene and it's totally fine. Oh my God. It's totally fine the minute I switch scenes. Of course it is. Of course that's what happens. Of course everything is just fine. And I'm like, freaking out. Like, oh my God, I broke everything. It's busted. I broke it. It was fine. It was fine all along. Nothing to panic about. But yeah, hello everyone. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, replicating a bug. Exactly. It's not a bug. It's just a feature. Why did it look like that thing wasn't working? I don't know. Nobody knows. But anyways, now that that's working, it means that I can definitely go to this scene and you'll be able to see my hands and the VTuber and everything is fine. And the stream deck even. Everything is fine. Everything is literally fine. But you know what? That's okay. Everything is a-okay. But I hope you guys are all having a great Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday. I do. It's, you know what? The Mercury is in retrograde and the great ice wall that surrounds our flat planet is melting and that's why things were just being weird. 100%. Yep. Yep. Another cosplay stream? Yes! We're gonna have another productive cosplay stream. We're gonna keep working on some prop stuff today. So I'm printing. I was looking for the other half of the comma. So I started several streams ago, like a long time ago, like in 2020, like before this year. I started the comma and I was like, oh, I need the rest of the pieces to assemble the Akali comma, right? I cannot for the life of me find the rest of the pieces I cut out, and I can't find the pattern that I printed and cut out and was ready to go. I can't find it. I have no clue where it is. It's in a Ziploc bag somewhere, but where? I couldn't tell you. I don't know where it is. So I'm printing it out again. That's fine. Not a big deal. It's not a lot of pieces, so it's not a huge issue. So we're gonna work on that today. And then as well, what I also want to work on is we're gonna do, I forgot that I wanted to do this off stream. I didn't do it. I want to do the last finishing touches on this handle, like, and remake this little handle piece. And then attach the little bottom of it, the little pummel here. Get that put all in so that this can be all glued, attached. It's already sanded. We did the sanding last stream. So then I can prime it, and then we can have a painting stream. So that's a step. And then I want to get the comma in the same place. And one other thing I was gonna do, but we're probably not gonna do it this week, or not. We're not gonna do it today. We're gonna do it this week. Was I wanted to work on the wig, and if you don't, for those who don't remember, I'm reaching behind me, so that's why my model's freaking it a little bit. So here's the Akali wig. It's 2 pieces. So this is the ponytail here, or sorry, no, this is the base wig, and this bit with the pink in it is the ponytail. And I need to do some adjustments to the base because it's a little bit, it's a smidge too small for my head and doesn't sit as nicely as I would like it to. So my plan for that is, and I'm hoping this is gonna work, is what I'm gonna do. I don't want to take it all the way out because I don't want to get tangled. Yeah, it's 2 pieces. It's a base pony and the wig. So there are 3 things I need to do. The first thing I need to do is I am gonna cut some holes in the lace up at the top of the crown. Without cutting the wefts, I'm just gonna cut like little gaps into like this skin top thing. It's not actually a skin top, but whatever. I'm gonna cut little holes into it, and that's gonna give it a little bit more stretch because it's got plenty of stretch in the back, but not a lot of stretch like around the temple, which is where it's just a little smidgen too small. So I'm gonna cut some holes. My plan is to cut some holes in here, and then as well, I did a bunch of shopping, and I got a bunch of wig supplies. I don't have all, oh yeah, I do have it all here. So I bought this big set. I found a nice set of wig clips, and these things are magical, but I used to buy them like as I needed them, but I saw this big set on Amazon and was like, okay, I'm gonna get a big set of them so that I'm not in the position I've been in the past where like I need these and don't have them. So inside there's a bunch of clips. And so you've probably seen these before in the back of your wigs, which is like a little wig. It's a little comey boy, and it sticks, you sew it onto the wig, and it lets the wig like really grip your hair. And then as well, these are like the standard, you've probably seen these before, the standard wig clips. These guys, the standard wig clips. So I have a whole bunch of these, and my plan is to sew a bunch of these. It also has a nice little case, which makes it easy for those of you who are clumsy like me and easily lose small little pieces. This makes it easy to keep them all together. That's closed because I don't want it to fly open and get everywhere. Yes, okay. So I'm gonna sew those. I want to sew a couple in the back of the wig, just as the base, and then a couple on the sides, and then that should help keep the wig in place on my head. So it doesn't come off, because that's always an issue with ponytail wigs, is that they tend to be somewhat heavy. The other thing I want to do on this wig is I'm going to stub this ponytail, which is basically I'm going to cut off all this excess pony right here, and I'm going to use it to weft the bangs and make the bangs a little bit thicker and more voluminous, because they kind of aren't, they are very sad bangs, but I paid 25 bucks for this wig. I'm not gonna complain. I have no complaints about this wig for $25. I have to do a little bit of DIY. It's not a big deal. But I also got some additional tools. I'm always losing bobby pins, and I think the biggest reason that I always lose bobby pins is that I go to cons and other people need bobby pins, and I give people my bobby pins and they're gone. Like, they just disappear into the void of someone else's wig. So I bought a really big pack of bobby pins, and the little carrying case for them is so cute. I love cute things like this. So I got tons of gold bobby pins that hopefully I won't lose now, or I won't give them all away. But I have those, makes attaching a wig easier. And all of my wig caps were ripped, all of them. So I bought 2 really nice like skin tone ones, So here's one of them I had open because I was, oh, and see, I have a bobby pin in it because I put the wig on yesterday to try and see like, okay, how bad does this not fit? And the answer is not that bad. It's pretty close. So new wig nets to make sure that, you know, your girl's hair stay in place under the wig. And then bobby pins. And then the other thing that I got and I'm excited to try is a wig grip. It's a velvet wig grip. That's what this is, a velvet wig grip to help wigs stay on your head. So I'm excited. I tried this and I was pretty impressed with how well it worked. So this might become a staple cosplay thing for me, is just having a wig grip on top of everything to help everything stay in place. But the other reason I'm not working on the wig today is I need to wash my hair. My hair is like when my hair is like a couple days not washed, that's when it hits like peak fluffiness and peak volume. And that's where it is now. Like, unless I worked really hard to like braid down my hair, it will not fit in a wig. So tonight is hair wash night before I go to bed. So I am gonna do that before bed. Wow, follow. Thank you so much. Hello and welcome to the Dio Festival. Thank you, 12ZZ. Welcome. Should I just call you 12s? Maybe that's, yeah, 12s. Also, we had a couple of off-stream follows that I did not welcome, so let me do that really quickly. Sam Slamajama, Steel of the West, and Auna Yuri 12646. Welcome all of you to the Dio Festival. Thank you so much. It's great to help you, and I hope, great to have you, not help you, have you, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, so we're gonna hopefully use this, and this will, help wig things stay in place, but that's gonna be I'll probably do that off stream tomorrow, just because I'm washing my hair tonight. I'm washing my hair tonight, so now that it's like, it'll be clean and all brushed out, it'll be a lot less voluminous, so to speak, and so I'll probably have an easier time fitting the wig on my head. So today, what we're gonna work on instead is prop stuff, and my first task, I think, is, so for those who don't remember, we worked on the kunai yesterday. This is the guard and the pommel, and I don't really like how this guard looks and is fitting, so I'm gonna try and redo it today, and hopefully it's gonna sit like a lot better and look a lot better. So if you give me a second, I'm gonna grab 2 different kinds of foam, and I'm gonna try and use 2 different kinds of foam and see which one looks and works better. Is my plan. Great to help you enjoy the stream. Yeah, exactly. I'm here to help you have an enjoyable Tuesday afternoon. So just give me uno secondo. It's just behind me. I'm just gonna grab the stuff we need. Just give me a second.
Mom, it's been a year or probably more.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay, hold on. Let me turn the thing back on. Hold on. Wow! Cakwatch, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the tier 1. 12 whole months in a row. That's a whole year, Nya. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Nya. Yes, I'm no longer AFK, Nya. I just went to go grab a foamy boy. Because we're gonna cut this piece. This is the piece that makes this. We're gonna cut it out a second time and see if it works a little bit better than it did previous times. Hopefully this will result in a nicer looking final piece. That's my hope, yeah. But yeah, thank you so much. Welcome back. It has been a whole year, yeah. Feels good, yeah. Feels very good, yeah. Nya mode triggers something deep and ancient in my gamer brain, and I have no fucking clue what it is, Nya. Well, you see, it makes you a supporter of the cat person gas just rolling through society, Nya. As you should. As it should, Nya. Nya. Okay. So, By the way, highly recommend paint markers for tracing stuff onto EVA foam. Works so much better than like a pen, especially if you have dark EVA foam like me. All right, so now let's cut this bad boy out with our, oh, I did a dab. Sharp object, the friendship maker. Yes, yes, the friendship maker. It's back. I know you missed it. It's here. It's here. And you will love and appreciate it. You will love and appreciate the friendship maker. You will be my friend. You will be my friend. You will. Okay, that's enough. Ah, my mark button is not working once again. Why? Stream Deck, why? Okay, that's okay. Catgirl Telegram, taking bets on blood loss in liter increments. You know, so far, these have been pretty safe streams where I have not gotten hurt. I have not gotten hurt. And my hope is to keep it that way, you know, as much as possible. Because I do like being in one piece, you know. It's a pretty good way to be, you know, whole in mind, body, and soul. But I mean, anything can happen, right? I mean, what's a, you know, a thumb, a finger, trivial sacrifices for the cosplay gods, you know. Just, you know, not a big deal. A small sacrifice for the greater good of cosplay kind. That did not cut out all the way. Why? Why did you not cut all the way through? I cry. I cry when my pieces don't cut all the way through, and then I have to go in and cut them again because I didn't press hard enough. Because then it results in things being jagged and messy, which I don't like. I like things to be clean and nice. There we go. So that piece is gonna go like that. Get rid of this big boy so we have a little bit more room to work with. And we cut all the way through. Okay. Who keeps letting Dio have sharp things? Listen, I deserve them. I deserve to have these objects. They're perfect. They're just for me. All of these, it's fine. Don't question it. Don't worry for a second. If you end up cutting off too much, you could always do a cursed Edward Elric cosplay. True, like what's an arm? What's an arm to the cosplay gods? It's the perfect sacrifice to have the perfect Edward Elric. It'll be perfect. All right. So the way this is supposed to fit together is this is supposed to go like this. And supposedly it will wrap around and make a thing like this. We'll see what happens. So last time I did this, it did not go very well, but we're gonna try again, and I'm gonna believe. We're busting out the rubber cement. We're busting out ye old rubber. I feel like I need to bump the ISO on my camera. Hold on a second. Hiccup. I think that's better. That's a lot brighter. And I feel like it should be bright, right? Like, you guys should be able to see what I'm working on. Also, I'm straightening the mat so you guys don't have to look at things being crooked. Or at least too crooked. Okay. I'm back. You only watched half of Full Metal Alchemist because you cried too much? Oh no. It is very sad. It's a very sad series, but it's so good. It's such a good series, and it has a you know what, you'll be healed at the end. Let me tell you, you're gonna suffer, okay, but you'll be healed in the end, okay? Trust. You'll be healed in the end. All right, so now we get the contact cement on there. And I really am gonna need to get more of this soon. I'm running out. But I'm hoping this jar will be enough to get me through what's left of this prop. Or that's what I'm gonna tell myself. I'm gonna tell myself that it'll be enough. Whether it actually is or not is up to the cosplay gods and not to me. And then we let that get tacky for a little bit. We gonna let that get tacky. And while that's getting tacky, I'm gonna grab the pieces that I printed, because we're gonna need to cut them out. Oh, they printed, but I'm stupid. And I thought I pulled the printer tray all the way out, and I didn't, so they're all a mess, but that's okay. You know what? It's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We're fine. You know, we've made worse mistakes before. We'll be a-okay. But yeah, how was everyone else's Tuesday? We're gonna be halfway through the week tomorrow. I think that's, you know, exciting. I think that's very exciting. My God, you guys can just barely see. I think I know what I need to do. There we go. We changed the angle so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. And so I don't have to hold things like a mile from my face. I can just work directly at regular level and put things together. Make sure this is like really smushed in, because we're gonna put a bunch of stress on it in a second, because I want to see how long this is gonna take to this stuff is gonna take to cure. Da, 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 da. It doesn't say, so we'll just excuse me. We'll worry about it after. I have an exam in 5 hours, no sleep tonight. Oh no! Okay, you can do it. I believe in you. I am sending you all my energy for you to pass this exam. I am sending you all my energy. You have got this easy clap. You are built differently. You have got this easy. This is a non-issue for you. You've got this so easy, it's insane. All right, how the fuck do all of these pieces assemble again? I think... Bro, I printed this specifically and I specified to not leave a gap, and it left a gap anyway and took more space because of it. Actually so frustrating. that it did that. But it's okay. Because I think what I do is I fold it along, at least it put the lines like for where it gets cut. There we go. I swear we listen to this all the time. Different song. Come on, Epidemic Sound. I said 2010s pop genre. This is not 2010s pop. That is 2010s pop. Okay. I'm teaching my brother object-oriented programming in a couple hours since he's learning Python, so I spent my morning in Python Meta Class L. Yeah, you see, the thing about Python is like, in some ways it's great because it's very easy to use. But as a result, it's also terrible because it's very easy to use. So, you know, it's 50-50. Do you not have like a big paper cutter? I do have a paper guillotine, but mine is kind of small, which sucks. I wish it was bigger. I wish I had a bigger paper guillotine. I also have the wrong kind of tape for this. Like I need regular Scotch tape, which apparently I do have it in my drawer. Okay, never mind, we're good. I have the right kind of tape. I didn't want to use double-sided tape because I don't need it to be double-sided. I only need the one side. But we're gonna just put these pieces together just like we did for the kunai by lining up the marquee boys. There we go. Okay, so those pieces all go together, like so. And we just match everything up, and they will make the big pieces that we need. So it'll be a-okay. Like so. So now we figure out how all these other bastard pieces fit together, because this one goes like that. Where's the other E part is my question. Where is the other part that goes on the bottom of this? That's the part I'm looking for right now. Also, why is this here? Like, I don't need this. Monka frickin' W. Monka W. This is it here. This one is gonna go like this. Yes, like this. Look at that. That's gonna go like that. So let's do it again. If you have a metal ruler, you can use the print markers in the corner. Oh, you're right. Your brain is so large, Sassy. Oh my god, I do have a metal ruler. Your brain, your mind, your mind, your mind. Oh my god. Give me a second. Let me grab it. Oh my god, your mind, your mind, your mind. This is a cutting ruler. That's what it's specifically designed for. Oh, you're so smart. Pick up. But yes, it needs to be straight or we're gonna have a bad time. So, I'm gonna line this up like that. A weight in the form of a water bottle to keep things from moving too much. Ah, don't move, please. I'm begging you, stop moving. It moved. Did this work? It did. Aha! Okay, I didn't cut all the way through though. I basically just made a perforated line to fold on, but that works. That works. I made a perforated line, I'm happy. It worked. Your model is going crazy? Yeah, it's because I'm like leaning over, and so it needs to be like, so I have a webcam in front of me, and I have a DSLR cam above me, and if I move too far forward, too far back, like out of frame, it goes berserk. It goes a little ape shit, so to speak. But that's okay. Yum, yum, yum. Hi, Royal. How are you? Good to see you. Also, I'm really glad I made the decision to repurchase a copyright-free music subscription because, God, I don't know what I would do on these streams if I had to listen to just video game OSTs only. And, like, I like video game OSTs. Like, I like listening to them. I think they are really good. But I legit would go insane listening to the same video game OSTs nonstop every stream for the rest of eternity. So I like that I have new copyright-free music of various genres that I can listen to so I can keep things a little fresh, you know? Gucci, how has stream gone? Pretty good so far. We just started only about half an hour ago or so. So we've only been live for a little bit. But it's been good. Two true sea shanty songs for 24 hours. That's the next stream. You're right. Dude, that's all we're going to listen to is copyright-free sea shanty tracks. That's it. Your mind. Like, the way that this printed is so strange. It wasted so much paper. But I mean, whatever. Happens, I guess. I'm like... Where the fuck does this... Okay. Hold on a sec. C2. So this is C1 right here. What the fuck does this connect to? Oy vey. Oh, this piece under here. That's why I was confused. I was like, none of these pieces look right. It's because it's supposed to be this piece. That piece. Yes, like this. This is the piece that goes like this. Okay. So, let's trim this bad boy up. Once again, we're going to grab the water bottle, which will act as our weight to keep us from destroying the pattern, we hope. Stop moving. It moved a little bit, but it's okay. The friendship maker saves the day. What even started that sea shanty meme? Where did that come from? I'm asking because I genuinely, like from the bottom of my heart, have no fucking clue what started that meme or why everyone is singing sea shanties with the boys in 2021. What the fuck caused that? It was like the same thing like when Bean Dad happened. Everybody was like Bean Dad. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like I felt like such a fucking boomer. I've never felt like a boomer on Twitter before until like everyone was tweeting and talking about Bean Dad. And I was like, I don't know what the hell you people are talking about, but okay. It was a viral TikTok with some IRA music. Ah, I think that's the band Angela likes to listen to that does like the pirate rock. I think. Is that right, Angelo? Is IRA the band that does the pirate rock that you like?
What?
IRA. That are they the group that does the pirate rock?
No, IRA was a terrorist group.
Oh. See you next time, guys. Holy shit, I'm fucking stupid. Oh, that's awkward. Yikes. Bro, I feel so stupid. Also, Sandra, thank you so much for the drink H2O redeem. Let me tape this down and let's drink some water. How do I fuck that up that bad? Oh no. Actual boomer moment. Yo, my age is showing. Unlucky. Actually, too, if I was a boomer, I should definitely know what the IRA is. Ooh. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing most of my EU watchers are in bed right now because they'd be like, Neo? They'd be like, Neo, are you okay? They'd be like, are you okay? And I'd be like, no, sorry, I'm dumb. I'm just stupid. I'm stupid and Canadian. I don't know how I mistook Ailstorm for the IRA. I'm very dumb. Yeah, you know what? I will say it is some Zoomer shit because I am a Zoomer trapped in a millennial body. Like 1000%. I am a Zoomer in a millennial flesh suit.
Go get some ice cream.
You're gonna go get some ice cream?
What flavors do you want?
I want pistachio.
I don't know if they'll have pistachio.
If they don't have pistachio, if they don't have pistachio, I want, do you think they'll have,
I'm just going Safeway.
do you think they'll have the lavender Earl Grey one?
Almost done.
No lavender Earl Grey either?
Go to Safeway and I'll pick up what's good.
Okay, you pick up whatever you like, because they don't have the fancy, I do like the fancy flavor ice cream. Mint chocolate chip! Okay. My 3 favorite flavors of ice cream, or green tea if they have it. My favorite flavors of ice cream are lavender Earl Grey, pistachio, and green tea. Those are my favorite flavors. And mint chocolate chip. I really like the green colors of ice cream. The green colors. Yeah, I'm into the high class ice cream. That shit goes hard. But yeah, I am a strong North American Zoomer trapped in a North American millennial body, which is kind of crazy. The reverse of the wish I was born in the 80s music Zoomer. Yeah, I am like the millennial who is like, I wish I was as wired as these Zoomers are, because they are built different and their humor is so good. Oh my god, I've never had raspberry ice cream, but raspberries are my favorite berry, so that sounds amazing to me. Raspberry ice cream sounds like a win. Now, which piece goes here? Not that one. This is like a big horrible puzzle. What the fuck? Okay, this one goes up there. That one I know goes up there for sure. And this one goes up here also. And so does this one. That one goes up there also. So one of these 2 pieces, and the answer is this one, goes right here. This piece. This is the piece that goes there. And then this will go somewhere else. Okay, cool. We continue the cutting of the paper patterns. It's gonna go here before we cut it. Coconut pandan sorbet. That sounds fucking dope. That sounds incredible. I want that. That sounds crazy good. And yeah, raspberry is like a more tart version of strawberry, which I like. I like things that are sweet and like not just sweet, but like sweet and like tart, or like sweet and salty, sweet and savory, like that kind of stuff. I think that's why I don't really enjoy chocolate ice cream, because like I like chocolate because usually it's like sweet and bitter, or like you can get like different kinds of chocolate that have like fruits in it or like all kinds of things, and I like that stuff. But I find that like regular plain chocolate ice cream is just really, really sweet. And so I don't enjoy it because it's just like, ooh, this tastes like sugar. I don't like that. You know what I mean? What are your guys' favorite flavors of ice cream? Is anyone else also a I love the green flavors gamer? Because I'm just saying, if you've never had green tea ice cream, you need to. It's so good. Especially if you can get green tea in mochi. Oh, so good. Chocolate is definitely the most overrated flavor. I agree. Like, I mean, if you like chocolate, good for you, but it's like, it's not my favorite. It just tastes like sugar and cocoa, and I don't know. I feel like chocolate can have more complexity than just sweet. And yet in ice cream, it's just, you get sweet or you get nothing else. Trying to get these pieces to match up. Not be weird. It's not going well.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the
come on, you.
opposites attract. Once you slam the door,
There it is.
second floor, I regret it.
That one goes like that.
When I think it through, I can help the way
This one goes like this. Okay. Oh, did you get that green tea? Go to that green tea place on 16th? What? Yo, DM me a fucking address. I don't know what that is, but I wanna go. I wanna fucking go. I don't know what that is, but I wanna go. Vanilla is also a valid choice. I actually really like vanilla ice cream. Vanilla bean ice cream absolutely bangs. Vanilla is not a basic bitch flavor. It's good. And I will also take vanilla over chocolate, so I agree with that sentiment. I like how over in NA, there's so many crazy food places. You would never find those flavors over here. Really? Ooh, I'm opening this up. We'll look at this later, but I am opening this up so I have it, because that sounds amazing. Oh my god. I love green tea, so this sounds like a W to me. I think one of the things, so I live in Calgary, right? For those who don't know, and Calgary has this, like, it's like, it's like cowboy land. This place is often called Cowtown because the biggest exports here are oil and cows, like cattle. And so there are a lot of ranchers and shit out here. And every year we have what's called Calgary Stampede, which is like it's a big rodeo agriculture show type thing. And Stampede has some of the craziest carnival food you will find in the world. I legit don't know where else on earth you could find the carny food that you get at Calgary Stampede. Like, shit is not for normal humans at all. It's just not. Like, you can get like a couple of years ago they had the scorpion pizza. That was actually pretty good. We can just pull up their menu actually and just like compare, because there's some weird shit. I can't stop looking at anime figures. Listen, be gentle on your wallet. Let wallet recover from your current purchases, and then torture wallet all over again. convinced that the year of the pickle should have been a sign that 2020 was going to be bad. Honestly, true. And I like pickles, but pickles have a time and a place. They do. Pickles have a time and a place. All right. So that one is laid down. Now we got to do the top pieces. We're building a giant pattern sheet is what we're doing. Ooh, my favorite ice cream shop. I want to see this. I want to see what your favorite ice creams are. Says the person. Listen, I didn't even spend that much money on the stickers, okay? I didn't spend that much money. I spent $80 US on stickers. It's okay, when I put it that way, it does sound like a lot. It does sound like a lot for stickers, but listen, they're gonna be so pretty. They're gonna be so pretty. I'm gonna have so many. My scrapbook is gonna look so beautiful. I should show you guys my scrapbook. Do you guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see the scrapbook? The convention scrapbook? I can show you. Okay, wait. I'm gonna pull up this first. VTuber chat. That's the one. Okay. And then toggle desktop. Okay, that's the one we want. And then we put this like this. Ha ha ha. Okay, so this is my favorite ice cream shop if you feel like being hungry. Ooh. Call them decals so you don't get judged. Oh, true. I'm gonna tell everyone I bought lots of decals. Apple pie. Oh, that's cool. Blood orange. That sounds delicious. Bounty. Boysenberry. Ooh. Ooh. Chocolate mint. Yummy. Ooh, coconut and lychee. Yes. Yes. Go off. Okay. Coffee, cookies and cream. Dulce de leche. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. These all sound so good. I want them. Pandan and coconut. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I want it. I want it. Oh, they got pistachio praline. This sounds I want it. That sounds so good. These all look so good. These all look so good. Okay. These look amazing. These look absolutely incredible. Yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. These sound good. Okay, so I also want to look. Sorry, all caps. Okay, so this is Sujiri, and I definitely am gonna want to go here, and I'll tell you guys how it goes because this sounds drinks and soft serve. Like they've got sencha, which I really like. I love sencha. They got matcha, yuzu matcha. Ooh my God! Yes, I want it. Oh hell yes! Oh hell yes! Oh my God! Yo, I cannot wait to go here. I cannot wait to go here. Jabberwock? Yes. Thank you for this. Hojicha roll cakes. Ah! This is gonna be so good. Oh my God. They got they got food. Oh my God. I cannot wait to go here. I cannot wait to go. I cannot wait. Oh, yes. I'm definitely going to the Calgary location. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. This sounds incredible. Oh my God. This sounds so good. This sounds amazing. When someone says sticker, I think of the banana sticker thing from Metapocalypse. Oh no. Okay, so you guys want to see some fucked up food? This is Calgary Stampede Midway food. Okay. This shit is wild, right? Like some of this shit is normal. Like you got the Beyond Meat burger. Okay. this is like a churro burger. So the bun is a churro instead. You got a Philly cheesesteak with flamin' hot Cheetos on it. I really wanted to have this, the wild boar bacon elk burger. That sounds amazing. If you've never had elk meat, it's a very gamey meat, but it does taste really nice. It's very good. I miss Stampede. Oh my god, don't know when I'll be able to come down again. Right? Like I was planning to take more people. I always, whenever I have friends visit in the summer, I always take them to Stampede. Even though I don't care about Stampede, I love bringing people to it because they don't, I've lived here my whole life, so I've experienced it tons of times, but other people haven't. So I love giving people the opportunity to give it a try. They got the Flamin' Hot Cheetos corn dog, the ramen dog, right? The spammy dog, the corn dog poutine. This one sounds really cursed. The Snickers with a hot dog. I don't like that. That's very cursed. Like some of this is just fucking so cursed and disgusting. I will not eat this. But the Tokyo street dog, give me this. Give me this, bro. It's a jumbo dog in tempura batter with Japanese mayo, so the sweet mayo, like the Kewpie mayo, teriyaki sauce, seaweed, stuffed in an octopus ink bun. This sounds amazing. Give me this. Do not give me this snickle dog. This sounds disgusting. But give me the Tokyo street dog. That shit sounds like it slaps. Then you got the wild boar bacon elk smoky. Again, just sounds great off of the basis of the choice of like wild boar. Like it's two very gamey meats. They'll complement each other well. And then you got the vegetable corn dog. Chicken sandwich. This is a chicken sandwich. Bacon onion rings on a stick, cheese curds, cereal sugar mini donuts, tater tots, cinnamon bun mini donuts, cotton candy donuts, deep fried artichoke hearts. When Girl DM came to visit me a couple years ago, not a couple years ago, like two or maybe it was 2 years ago. Yeah. She had these and she said they were really good. Because we went midway food hunting and she is vegetarian, so she was enjoying all the deep fried veggies. And she said the artichoke hearts were really good. It's a cute name for an STD. Yeah. Deep fried cream puffs. The cauliflower bites were really good. I had these. Cake pops. Deep fried chocolate swirled cheesecake on a stick. How to destroy your blood sugar 101. What else they got in here? Nitro coffee deep fried mini donuts. The bubble tea lemonade was amazing. Holy shit. You've never had, I swear to God, this perfection. This is the best thing I've ever had. It's like the nice tart flavor of like this is not like sweet tea. Like what Americans call sweet tea, or like what you like, it's not sweet, it's tart and lemony. There's a little bit of sugar, but it's tart and lemony. And then the pearls are like those popping boba pearls, and they were apple flavored. It was so good. It was so good. This is radiating American energy. Oh yeah, it is. This is disgusting. I would probably eat it and enjoy it because I like pickles, but this to me is like why would you do this? Like, if I'm gonna drink the pickle juice, okay? If I'm gonna drink the pickle juice, I'm gonna do it shamefully, okay? In my house at 3 a.m. straight from the jar, and I'm not gonna tell anybody about it. I'm not gonna go to the Midway and buy my frozen pickle popsicle and be like, look guys, ha. I'm not gonna advertise that shit. I'm so bad with descriptive words. What is tart? Yeah, it's between sweet and sour. It's like, if it makes your mouth go, that's tart. But without it being like, ugh, without the cringing, that's tart. Oh, the fishbowl, yes. This hurt my bladder as well. I did split one of these with someone, and it's a lot of drink, but it's very good. It's like tropical fruit juice, the boba pearls, and then fruit. It's really good. The rose lemonade was also good. I had this too. It was delicious. Exactly what you want it to be. The watermelon pop rocks was a mess. Like, it was a messy thing to eat, but it was very good. It was very, very good. Avocado coconut ice cream, which my dad really wanted to try. The butterbeer ice cream, which I'm told is very well beloved. I personally don't like butterbeer. It's too sweet for me, but it's fine. Cotton candy cone, the mochi ice cream, the bug bowl, which is like, okay. It's like, it's okay. Listen, candied bugs, fine. Candied bugs on ice cream with chocolate, I don't know if I'm here for it. I'm not here for it. I'm gonna be real with you. Also, the pickle ice cream, cursed. Ube soft serve, not cursed. Very, very goated. Very, very goated. The goat ice cream, goat, amazing. Hey Austin, good to see you. It's really easy to make mochi with mochi flour. Become too powerful now. Oh my God. Pumpkin, you have the best power. Ube is so underrated, so good. Best flavor. It is the pinnacle. The pinnacle. Purple root vegetables, I agree. They're my favorite. Taro. Ugh. That shit goes hard. That shit goes hard. Yes. And then they got the international. Take that with a grain of salt. International. Asian barbecue skewer, barbecue chicken hearts, beef mac and cheese, hot pierogies, calamari wrap, I forget how to say this. Charshu? Is that how you? I don't think that's right, but whatever. Pork ribs, lobster dumplings, shrimp tacos. Why does this exist? What nation does this horrible deprived thing represent? Like, what is this? What does this represent? What is this? What nation is this? Is this all the same place? Yeah, this is Calgary Stampede, which is like, it's like a fair. Like, I think of it's like a fair rodeo agriculture show that we have every year in Calgary, and it's called the greatest outdoor show on earth. And it has a massive midway. It's like 2 kilometers of food. Yeah. Currywurst, chicken skins, ramen, hot ramen, garlic parm long fries, frog legs, tostadas, Italian taco, hello. The octo leg was very good. I liked octopus, so it's good. The octopus lolly, did not try. Was not sure how I felt about that, but the octo leg on a stick was great. Pork hind hock, pizza, pierogies, supa choy, big arepa thing, big tipsy tacos, and the smoked turkey taco. And then there's more. We're not done yet. There's fucking more. Feel bad eating octopus. I find them cute. They are cute. And yeah, deep fried chicken skins slap. Hit different. Beyond Meat pizza, the cherry bomb pizza, pick the pickle pizza, which is like, why? And then the funnel cake pizza, which actually I heard was pretty good. I did not try any. I didn't have any, but it sounded good. We're still not done. Now we get into more sugary things. So they made bacon pancakes, which I did have for breakfast one day when I went to Stampede, and it was so good. Yeah, we're looking at the Stampede menu. We're showing off. Banana bread French toast, which sounded amazing. I did not manage to get any. The cotton candy taco, the churro cone, the deep fried Twizzler, the pickle cotton candy, because again, year of the pickle, ha 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 ha, what the fuck? I wanted the bacon pancake dipper so bad, but I'd run out of money by that point. Yeah, I spent so much, every time I go to Stampede, I just spend tons of money on food, just eating things. The pickle cotton candy was good? Oh, was it actually? Okay. I trust you. I trust your opinion. If you say it was good, I believe you. Hello, Ben. We're looking at all the Midway food from the Calgary Stampede. We've taken a little bit of a detour while talking about food since we sent Angelo out to go. Angelo went out to go get ice cream, so we ended up talking about food. Honestly, if I go, I get only the pickle flavor for max curse points. Yes. 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 And then they had like the rainbow Oreo, which is like, it's like a, it's just Oreo dipped in funnel cake batter. Tasted like pickle seasoning on spit seeds. Oh, okay, that sounds pretty good. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. And then the white chocolate cheesecake mini donuts, which I just was like, by the time we'd gotten to like some of the sweet shit, I just was so full at Stampede. Like I prefer savory food over, like, I like a little bit of sweet and savory, but some of the stuff was just too much sugar. I'm really bad at finding the interesting stuff at Stampede. Yeah, because there's just so much of it. Like, there's just so much that you have to go look for. Like, this menu is crazy. But when we took Girl DM, she had a really good time. She had a really fun time. So I'm sad that she was gonna come again this year and then it didn't happen. But maybe next year. Maybe next year. Okay, anyways. Back to sewing. Back to sewing. The ramen corn dog was dumb as fuck. Yeah, wasn't it just like really shitty, like packaged ramen just kind of like sprinkled in the bun, like, or like cooked into the batter? Like it really didn't do anything. Okay, now we see, so the other thing I'm supposed to do with this piece. What the hell is this music? Angelo's back. Angelo's back. Angelo's back. Oh, I gotta close. Stream gets to see first. Okay. I can't wait to see.
What do you think, stream? Did I do good?
I want to open my eyes so bad. I'm so curious to see.
I don't know. I think I did a good job.
I want to know what we got. I want to know. I want to know so bad.
Okay. Thanks. The stream says it's good.
Can I open my eyes?
Well, you'll have to.
Oh! Yummy! Yes! Let's go! That's a Komodo hype. Let's go! Oh my god, matcha green tea Kit Kat? Yes. Yes, get you one. Everybody on this earth deserves an Angelo in their life. I'm so happy I have one. Oh my god. I am very happy. I love you very much. Oh my god. Ah. Yes. Sex is cool, but have you ever had matcha Kit Kat ice cream? Exactly. Nouveau. Oh yeah, Nouveau, because it's the matcha vert. Oh no, sorry, te, not te. That's for tea. Tea vert, green tea, matcha. Yeah. Live in Canada, so French side, as well as English side. French side as well. Yeah. Canadian. Gotta have the Francais on there. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Okay, let's have some. Oh. Look at that. It's good. Yep. Yeah, that slaps. Yes. Okay. We're gonna have to let it thaw like a little bit, but that's fine. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yep, tea green matcha. I had a sweet potato Kit Kat, and I don't like using the word, but it was orgasmic. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I would love to have that one day. But yeah. It even says, new, nouveau, new, nouveau, new, nouveau, new, nouveau. I don't know how to read some of these words, to be honest with you. My French is very rusty. So like garde congelé. I don't know that
For
one.
myself, I got espresso et biscuit au chocolat.
Ooh, espresso au biscuit et chocolat.
Espresso et biscuit au chocolat.
Crème glacée au café avec mon son de biscuit.
Crème glacée avec
Un
café.
chocolat et I don't know that word. Tourbillon de sauce espresso. Oh, ribbon. I was like, I don't know what a tourbillon is. Oh,
Tourbillon.
I misread it as well. Tourbillon.
Tourbillon.
Oh no, tourbillon. You're right. Tourbillon. That's a word I don't know that word.
It's like
until today.
tourbillon.
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 Tourbillon. Yeah, my French is very rusty.
Crème glacée au café avec morceau de biscuit au chocolat et tourbillon de sauce espresso.
See, this guy went to French immersion school. That's why his French is not dog shit like mine. But I understood most of it. But yeah. I can dig Asian flavors going more mainstream. More things need to be green tea and or red bean. Yes, I'm a big red bean fan. I'm from rural Alberta and we don't have French out there. Yeah, like if you're in Alberta, the only places that speak French are like if you go to like Beaumont, which is like the only French town in all of Alberta.
Okay, so I was on the podcast with Jay and Nancy the other day.
Yeah?
It turns out their only French was like between grade 5 and 6.
No.
Like they started at grade 5. Grade 6, Jay just stopped taking French.
Oh.
Apparently Chinese counts as a second French if you have a second language.
That is true. If you have a second language, you don't have to take French.
Nancy, apparently she didn't have to go with French until grade 9. That blew my mind.
I did French. I know that for me, when I did school, I had to do French from I want to say like grade 5 through grade 7 was when I did French.
Seriously?
I feel like. I don't remember doing French.
Benjamanis, were you in English for all of Ontario school? Because I was in French immersion up until grade 4, and then from there on I switched to English, and French class was just the whole time. So I just thought like English students learned French the whole way too.
Oh, yeah, no.
Once I was in grade 9, you didn't have to take French anymore, but there
you
were French
could.
classes available all the way.
If you wanted, yeah,
12.
like same. You could take French up until grade 12, but it was only mandatory. I feel like from grade 5 to grade 7.
Wow.
Like I think yeah,
That explains so much about kids.
yeah, about like why none of us speak French or can understand any of it. In my town, we had French class starting in high school, but when I was there, so few people signed up, it got canceled. Yeah, that's the Alberta special, all right.
Like,
I started in grade 4, I think. Well, I didn't have to, but I took it to 12 anyway.
grades-
Okay, that makes sense.
from grades 4 to 9 in the English classes, we never covered something that I didn't already know from up to grade 4 French immersion.
Yeah, so you were like, this is pointless for me. I already know all this.
And now I don't know any.
And now you don't know any of it because like you didn't have
Well, I just
any,
haven't used
you haven't used it, right? Exactly. You haven't, like, because it's the same for my mom. When my mom immigrated to Canada, she immigrated to Montreal when she was 3. And so she grew up and she lived in Montreal with our whole family until high school. So from the time she was 3 until she was about 16, she grew up speaking French and English. Like, because she lived in Montreal and they do speak. There's a decent Anglophone community in Montreal. So you can learn French and English. But because, like, she moved to Calgary and no one spoke French, my mom doesn't speak French anymore. Because she doesn't remember. Because she doesn't use it. Grade 12 French was a bitch. You literally could not speak English at all. Probably, honestly, the way it should be. Like, I feel like language classes where you can default to your native language, like, it doesn't teach you anything because it doesn't stick. You have to, like, to really learn a language, you have to stop translating from that language into your native tongue, and you have to just start thinking, talking, and doing in that language. I stopped at French grade 11, and now I can never become a federal politician. Sag! I feel that too, though. I can't speak any French, so like my federal political career in Canada is doomed. Unfortunately, I will not be the first VTuber member of parliament. Unfortunate. Grade 11 and grade 12 French were vastly different. Got a 90 in grade 11, almost failed grade 12. Yeah, damn. I remember I never particularly did good in French class, but I also never really learned anything. And so I wasn't really interested in it because I didn't have anyone to speak with and practice with. Like, that's why I'm excited to learn Korean and Japanese, because I have friends, like legitimately friends who speak Korean. I have friends who speak Japanese. So like, it's like I will have people to talk to and to practice with. I know literally one person who speaks like fluent French, and I know one person who like can do like conversational French. So I have like 2 people max I could maybe talk to in French, which is like why I just don't have the motivation to practice. Actually, and I have one friend who is fluent in French because she lives in French Canada. So 3 people total to practice with. Versus like if I want to practice Japanese, I have like a good 20 people. And same thing if I wanted to practice Korean, I have a good 20 people that I could practice with. Universal titty for all DFS 2023. Yes. If I wait for
my campaign, yes, for my campaign, when I become elected Prime Minister of Canada, as the first VTuber, the first virtual Prime Minister of Canada, my first bill that I will pass into federal law is universal access to breastises for everyone. Everyone will get booba. Yes. Vote DeoFest 2023. Or whenever the hell our next federal election is.
We could just speak French in here all the time. Bro, I won't understand what's happening in chat is what will happen. You've caught my vote. Let's go. All right, let's see if this piece forms together now. Like if I try. Oh wait, there's one more piece here that is like not sticky. Okay. Oh my god, it worked. Let's go. We just need to keep these pieces together and we've got a better handle. Just press it in, keep it together. But yeah, we love Ember. I will sacrifice myself to keep small titty. What if you don't want booba? Well, listen, if you don't want booba, you can, if you don't want to accept your booba, you can allocate someone else to receive double booba. You can freely donate your booba to another citizen. I want to be smothered in mild man stink. Listen, that's valid. This is valid. We did talk about sweaty people. I think it was last stream actually where we talked about sweaty people. Now some people are into that, and you're valid if you're into that. I'm not one of you, but you are valid, and I do not judge you. Hey Rago, good to see you. How's it going? It's like universal healthcare. It's just option for the titty. Exactly. It will not be forced upon you. It is not compulsory titty, but it is universal access to titty. If you want titty, you will have titty. I like the smell of men is good to me. Listen, that's valid. Sometimes Angelo smells good to me. Like sometimes Ember does smell very nice to me. Sometimes, and I'm sure I'm guilty of it too, sometimes we both smell a little too strong and it's not quite good, but regular Angelo smell, regular Ember smell, I do like it. You want to know how I knew I had it bad? When me and Ember started dating many years ago. For those who don't know, Ember and I have been together for a long time. Our 9-year, unironic 9-year anniversary will be this April. Wow. 9 whole years. But I knew I was down bad and I was in it for real when Ember took a shower, right? And it came out of the shower and had jeans on and no shirt and hair, long hair. At the time Ember had long hair, long brown hair, like longer than my hair, long brown hair, and it was just damp from the shower. And he walks in the room because I was gonna go shower after him. This was like in the morning, and I just get this like waft of like nice fresh from the shower man smell, and he's got no shirt on and his hair is wet, and I was like, oh, I'm horny now. I understand. I like this person. This is definitely my person. This is my person. I was like, this is my person. And here we are 9 years later. Still my person. Still my person. My person who brings me fucking matcha fucking Kit Kat ice cream. Like, I fucking stay winning. I did not lose here. I won. I won. Bro, there were a lot of fish in that damn sea, and I pulled up the fucking shiny fucking rare tuna. That's what I pulled. You love to shit. Sorry, I'm chewing. Okay. For all of you in chat, I manifest that when you go fishing, you find the motherfucking bluefin ahi like I did. I manifest for all of you who don't want to be single and want to have a life partner. I manifest that you will find your Angelo equivalent. Whatever they look like, whatever their gender, you will find them. They are out there for you. I manifest. Okay, this is like barely sticking together, but it is sticking. But that's the handle. And what this is gonna do, once I like let it set, is this is gonna slide on. Oh, see, and that's much more snug. That's way more snug than the other one was. That one actually fits like it's supposed to. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I remade this, because this is actually, that is nice and snug, like it's supposed to be. But the other one was loose. This is snug. I'm happy now. Yeah, this is way better. Oh, I'm so glad I took the time to remake this. However, I really don't want it to come apart, so I'm not gonna play with it too much. And then, where did I throw the pummel? Here it is. So this was the old one, which was like a little bit too big. It didn't sit nicely. This one is sitting way better. And then this pummel bit just slides in the back here, like so. And then that'll be the completed piece. But I do need to Dremel this a little bit. I want to smooth it out. So I might do that afterwards. But I want to smooth this bad boy out because you can see he's, if the focus will work, he's a little rough. He's a little rough. So we are going to want to Dremel him before we slide him in the bad boy. But like, look at that. Like, that's nice and snug. Like, you can see it's splitting a little here, which makes me nervous. But I'm hoping if that doesn't want to stay, I might just smooth over it with, I have a foam clay, and I'm thinking I will put this over top. Oh my gosh, EVA! Hello, welcome, good to see you. Hello. And yes, second time is always the charm. Also, Sassy Bye, thank you so much for gifting. Yeah, a tier 1 sub to EVA. Thank you so much for 91 gift subs. Hello, EVA, welcome back to the sub club. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Good to see you. And yeah, second time, definitely the charm. Like, that is the case of this whole prof. We rebuilt it from the ground up twice, and the second time has been so much better. But yeah, I might just put some foam clay in here. Oh my god, please focus. Focus. I demand it. You can do it. There we go. I might put some foam clay in here, and my hope is that in doing that, it'll stay together a little bit more snug, because it's like it's together, but it's not as together as it could be. And then this bad boy will slide in the bottom, and it'll be good to go. So I'm gonna just set that aside for now, because that is looking pretty good. That is looking pretty ready to I'm ripping the old one so I don't wonder what it's for. That is looking pretty ready, like aside from just like a little bit of sanding on the end of this, and then like putting some contact cement on this to keep it in place. This is pretty much ready to be primed, and then we'll be ready to have a painting stream, which is very exciting. Wow, 3 times DioFest hello combo. Hello. Hi Nancy, how are you? Ex-Devilin, good to see you, beautiful. How are you? How are you? We've been talking about food. We were also talking about, ooh, Ben, thank you for the water. Everyone hydrate up. We've been working on cosplay today. We've made some progress. We were also talking about food, ice cream flavors, Calgary Stampede. Thank you, Ben. Hydrate up. This is more than just a weight for my ruler. Yeah, Angelo went out and got me the best stuff ever. Matcha Kit Kat ice cream. It's so good. I love it. That's perfect. You gotta, wait, what?
I want to taste that.
Oh, you want to taste it?
Yeah. You can move it.
Okay, let's try it. Angelo got the espresso chocolate cookie. I want to try it. Yeah, it's really good. This is good too.
Oh, that's nice and soft.
The espresso flavor is really strong. I like it. Oh, very good. It actually tastes like real espresso. I like that.
I think it is.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like
I mean, it's Haagen-Dazs. Yours
Yeah.
is actually more expensive than this one, though.
I believe it. It's the fancy stuff. Truly, I'm so glad I have Angelo. Haagen-Dazs the nice stuff. Yeah, I don't think we don't really have Haagen-Dazs ice cream very often. We're very lucky in that like Village ice cream is relatively accessible to us. It's like a small local brewery, like not brewery, a small local ice cream creamery. And so we tend to go to like a lot of the the local creameries because beef is a very big export around here and ranching is a big thing. So there are a lot of dairy places where you can get fresh dairy. But it's nice to have the fancy, expensive import stuff every now and then. And yes, I agree. Angelo is a keeper. I definitely did not keep Angelo around for almost 9 fucking years for no reason. This is the first time in years I've had Haagen-Dazs. Yeah, me too. Like, I couldn't tell you the last time I had Haagen-Dazs. Like, we tend to eat from a lot of the like local creameries, like Foothills Creamery, Village, a lot of the local places. Oh yeah, or the local gelato company. Their stuff is really good too. My only complaint is that Village doesn't have enough non-dairy flavors. That is true. They have a very limited selection of like maybe like 2 non-dairy flavors. So if you're lactose intolerant, good luck. That's the only bad thing about Village because their flavors are so good. The Lavender London Fog is my favorite from them. Okay, back to this paper pattern from hell. Fiasco Gelato has renamed. They're now Righteous. Oh yeah, they're Righteous Gelato now. That's right. I need to ask randomly. Have you heard of my Next Life as a Villainess? Yes, I've seen previews of it, and Ember, yeah, Angelo really liked it, and so we have it on our local server. I just need to actually watch it. Like, it's on my to watch list. I just need to actually watch it. Okay, we need to do these pieces next, which go on the top. So I think what we do is we trim this bad boy. Ah, yes. We trim this bad boy to continue assembling our giant jigsaw pattern that I lost the other day. So now I have to do it again because I lost it, Sag. Idiot streamer, can't keep her shit together as usual. But that's okay, that's why you love me. I am a chaotic mess. It's part of my charm. Oh, I cut a little bit too much there, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Wait, did I cut this off in the wrong direction? No, I didn't. I'm just stupid. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought I cut this wrong for a second, but I did not. There we go. So this piece is gonna go, so we need to cut this guy at the bottom as well. And we're gonna just forcibly reassemble this jigsaw of pieces to make it work. Excuse me. Okay, because I think it'll be a fun one to change how you see isekais. Yeah, I will definitely give it a try. Like, and yeah, we do sub movie nights, so we should definitely watch some anime together. I would definitely watch, hiccup. I would definitely watch isekai shows with all y'all. I think that would be really fun. We have not decided what we're watching for this month, so we could do that together. That would be pretty cool. Watch Villainous together. Oh my god! Not me making a mess of my pattern. It's fine. I almost cut my pattern in half. Yike-a-roni. It survived. Just barely. Don't look at this. That's not real. I didn't do it. Unsee it. I'm gonna leave this one, and then we're gonna slice off the edges of this bad boy, and then we'll be ready to almost complete assembly. Mushoku Tensei? Yeah, that's the one that I'm watching. I watched the second episode today, just before stream. I cried. I can't believe I'm admitting that, but I cried. I cried for real. I for real cried. Like, I don't know why. I just got caught in the emotion of the show and was just really into it. And that's never happened to me in an isekai show before. It really did just like, I was here for it. And I You know, I like that. I'm not going to complain about it. I don't feel bad about it. I still have not watched the new BNHA. I need to catch up. So that's also on my to-do list. Is catch up on BNHA, because I haven't seen, the new season is season 4 and I haven't seen season 3. I also have not seen season 3 and 4 of Attack on Titan. That's the one. Attack on Titan is the other one I haven't seen season 3 and 4 of. The 4th season is the one that's airing right now, right? The final season, I think it's called. I haven't seen that one either. And yeah, I need to catch up in BNHA. I need to catch up in that. What am I watching currently? I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm watching Higurashi. I'm a longtime Higurashi fan, so I'm really enjoying Higurashi. I'm still finishing very slowly. Like, I'm kind of just like, it's one of those shows, like I'm watching the dumbbell show, Dumbbell Onan Kirudes or something like that. How many dumbbells can you lift? So I'm watching that kind of just like at a slow pace because it's a good like slice of life for fun show. Later half of S3 and S4 Fire. Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to it because I've read, I believe I finished reading the manga. I don't know how long ago. I don't remember, but I do remember finishing it. So I know what's going on and like what's going to happen. But I'm really excited to like experience it in animated form because I remember when like I was introduced to Attack on Titan as when the first season was airing, I loved it. Like it was such a fun ride. So I'm ready to kind of like experience that fun ride all over again, you know? Couldn't watch Attack on Titan, couldn't stand the main character screaming about killing all the Titans every episode. He chills out. He chills out later. As Ember said, he chills out later. So now we assemble these pieces. Ba, ba. Da, 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 da. There we go. So that piece goes there. I'm probably gonna have to tape this down just so it doesn't rip because I'm stupid. There we go. And then this piece goes here. And then this will all get attached to the bottom piece. Hiccup. I saw some people complaining about Attack on Titan being Nazi propaganda, and I'm like, did you ever even read until the last arc? I remember that drama. I remember. And it was very confusing because I remember when the manga was like going on, like when that was happening, it did look very bad. Like it did look like very typical it did a very like when the manga was in that part before it like really, it did look like it did look a little insensitive, I will say. And I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this, but you know, I'm gonna wait till the story is finished and see what the author does with what they're doing. And then I was like, oh, okay, I get it. There's the influence is definitely there. It definitely shows. But I don't think it's a straight analogy. I think it's handled better than people thought it was going to be. It was certainly handled better than I thought. I was really worried when I remember when that first chat, I was like, Monka, and then it was okay. It ended up being okay. It ended up being just fine. Someone on Sep because you talked about Attack on Titan. They were like, I'm out. They were like, no, none of this shit. I'm leaving. They were like, I'm out. Jesus. When you get a chance, I want to know what keep you have. Oh, what keyboard. This is the YMDK Diamond Acrylic. It needs to be cleaned, so I'm scared to hold it up because it really needs a clean. It needs to be cleaned and lubed. And I just have some cheap, like, mock puddings attached to it. Let me go get the YMDK. I can go grab you the exact link. Because it is available via YMDK's storefront on AliExpress or Taobao. Here it is. You can get it directly from the manufacturer if you want. So that's the link for it. That's the board I have. And I took off the default keys, and these, I have Gatoron browns, and my other one has reds. But these ones are browns, I believe, is what I chose. Yeah. At least the Attack on Titan author isn't the Rurouni Kenshin author. Bro, I don't want to live through that pain again. Oh, Kenshin. Oh, let me go pull it up. Let me go pull it up right now. Hold on, Kenshin. Yeah, you know what? I'll just let Ember explain it. You want to come explain it on mic? Okay.
All I know is that they basically found enough.
Yeah, basically, the author was a little bit of a pedophile. And was a little bit of a pedo. And so it made it very hard to enjoy his work, given that he was a child toucher. Gross. Ew. Yeah. Legit child sexual predator. Gross. D word. Because, ew. Pedophiles D word challenge. I was talking before, now it's gone. Yeah! Yeah, pedos do that to you, huh? Okay, so now you can see where all of these massive ass pieces connect. I just need to make sure I have more tape, or this is not gonna go well. Tape in my hands. And I gotta get my keyboard out of the way because I'm running out of room on this desk. My desk is the size of France, and yet I'm running out of room. That happened.
And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can save it.
Alright, there we go. Sometimes I hate existing on this planet. Yeah, I feel like that. I remember, oh my god, my biggest thing that I remember it was eons ago. So for a long time in Canada kind of had the US stance on lolicon with respect to like child pornography, where they were like, it's fine, I guess. Like, it's not really that bad. Like, we don't like it, but we're not gonna make it like illegal. Like, it's not good, but you know, whatever. Like, that was kind of like the stance on it. And then there was the one guy who got caught buying like absurd amounts of lolicon. This was like a guy from Edmonton, and he got caught buying absurd amounts of lolicon, and they raided his house because they were like, why the fuck do you have all this shit? And then he had an absurd amount of actual child pornography on his PC, and people were like, the federal government was like, you know what, never mind, no lolicon, y'all are done. Why do you guys have degenerates? Okay, I have a theory. As someone who lived in Edmonton for a little while, when I was in school, I lived in Edmonton. My theory on why Edmonton has all the degenerates basically just boils down to there's nothing to do there. There is legit nothing to do there. Like, if you live there, you're bored. Like, legitimately, you're bored all the time because there's just nothing to do.
Cause we're like alpha and omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we could work it out. Cause we're like alpha and omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we could work it out. Alpha and omega, alpha and omega.
Why does this not want to fit together? This is a very weird piece. Makes me a little stresso. It's okay. I can always retrofit it after. We've got it mostly together. And I really just need these, like, big pieces first. I'll get the little shitter pieces on the side here afterwards. Let's get these bigger chunks dealt with. I think is gonna be the task. I think that's the goal here. And I have regular scissors for that. Exactly, and sanding hides all faults, so we'll figure it out. That's what I'm told about Fort Mac. It's so boring, so you get into trouble. From everyone I know, so when I went to school in Edmonton, I met a bunch of people from Fort Mac, obviously, because they all come down to Edmonton for school. And it was the same thing. They're like, yeah, people just get in trouble up there because they're fucking bored. There's nothing to fucking do, so they get in trouble. You know, they get involved in gangs, they get involved in crime, they just get into all kinds of shit that they shouldn't. Because they're just like, well, it's better than sitting at home and like your hobbies in Edmonton are like you go to White Ave and you get really drunk, or you're a university student. That's it. I can't say anything because I moved here, then was in school forever, and then Corona, so I haven't had any opportunity to experience the city. There's just not a lot to do besides like White Ave and the mall. Like, it doesn't have... I've never seen like the amount of like cultural events and festivals the way that you see in like Calgary or even like Lethbridge. Lethbridge has a pretty vibrant, like thriving local community of like, yeah, it's strange to me that in Edmonton, like when I lived there for 3 years, or 2 or 3 years. 3? It was 3? Okay. Pardon? I feel like it was only 2. 2 in like 1 year in Lister, 1 year in Hub. So only 2 years, yeah. And then moved back to Calgary the 3rd year. But yeah, White Ave is mostly bars and nightclubs. But there is some like other little shops now. Like there's the used bookstore. There's a couple of like what's it called? Thrift stores, things like that are nice. But there are a lot of late night restaurants, nightclubs and bars along White. So the biggest thing to do along White is to get really fucking drunk and party really goddamn hard, which is fine. But like, okay, so basically the pub crawl is that you walk down White Ave, you get really drunk, you catch the train. After you finish on White Ave, you catch the train, you go downtown to Jasper Avenue, and you walk down the Jasper Strip where there's also more bars and nightclubs, and you continue being drunk. And that's how you spend your Friday and Saturday night. And I'm like, that is not a great hobby for your liver, at least. Not a great hobby for your liver. There we go. All right, I have to get ready for my exam. Have fun with the stream. Thank you so much, Raku. Thank you for coming to hang out, and I hope you have a really good exam. I hope you do super well. I am cheering for you. You've got this. You've got this in the bag. Last time I went to Edmonton was for Anthony. Oh, Athon. I was like, who the fuck is... I literally was about to be like, who the fuck is Anthony? I literally was like, who the fuck are you talking about? But Athon, yeah. That was the last time I think I was in Edmonton, too, was for Animathon. But and I like West Edmonton Mall is fun in like doses. Like it's not that interesting. Like it's just a really big strip mall and it's not that entertaining. Fantasyland Hotel, it's kitschy and like it's gimmicky. Like it's fun for the gimmick, but it's kind of overpriced at the same time. Galaxyland, again, it's like it's the gimmick of there's a theme park in the mall, ha ha, but it's not like a particularly good theme park. And then you got like the pool, and the pool is fun, but again, like there are better pools in Edmonton. It's not that great of a swimming pool, and it's very expensive for what it is. Coco Goat, yes. I wish a happy rolling season for all Gonu wanters. I hope that your goat girl comes home. You deserve her. You deserve her. My liver likes a challenge. Mine used to too. When I was in college, I was quite the partier. Which is very interesting because it's the exact opposite of like what my personality was like in high school. High school, I did not go to parties. I was very studious. Like I was a very good girl. You know, I went from the kid that your parents want you to be to the kid your parents warned you about in college. That's what happened to me. Except I still had good grades. Like I was still a good student. But I just partied hard. I got super drunk all the time. I dated all kinds of random people. What else did I do? I had a pregnancy scare once in college that I didn't tell Angelo about. Now you get to find out several years later. But obviously, we're still together and we don't have children, so it was fine. It worked out. But boy, was I ever terrified. I was like, that's the one time. That's how my parents found out we were sleeping together. Or specifically, my mom found out because I didn't know what to do. And she definitely told my dad. Because my mom doesn't keep secrets. Welcome back from D&D. How was it, Mello? Did you have a good time? I was just talking about college and how college made me like. I went from in high school. I was the kid your parents wanted you to be, and then in college, I became the kid that your parents warned you about and didn't want you to be. That's what happened to me. Because I was a partier, I was a drinker, I dated tons of people, and I had a pregnancy scare also. It turns out that the reason my period was late at the time was not because of activities, it was because of stress. Because I was very stressed at the time. And I'm not gonna lie to you, thinking that I was pregnant made me a lot more stressed out. So, but it ended up being fine, obviously. It's A-okay now, you know? No harm, no foul. It was fun. My character became the captain of the ship. Wait, that's sick! That's awesome. Oh, you won't hit pity? No! I hit pity in time for albedo, so I was really happy. But a lot of people don't like albedo, and I'm like, listen, y'all are wrong, but I respect you. Ah! Bodies really do be trolling, right? Like your body just sets you up for nothing. The stress feeding cycle. Yeah, exactly. Because it was like I was already stressed out, then I missed my period and was like, oh my fucking god. And so then I'm more stressed out, so my period still doesn't come. And And so I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And so I was like, well, you know, maybe it's nothing, you know? And so I was like, maybe it's nothing. And then a month passed. I still had no period. I was like, oh my fucking God. And then I started feeling sick. Like I started feeling sick and I was like, fuck. Like, fuck. Fuck. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the doctor and I'm gonna see what they think. And the doctor is like, I tell the doctor what's going on. I tell the doctor how I'm feeling. And without giving them any context, I just am telling them how I'm feeling, right? They go, are you sexually active? And I go, yes. And they go, are you on any oral or like injectable birth control? And I'm like, no, because at the time we were only using condoms. And they were like, is there a chance you might be pregnant? And I'm like, God, I hope not. And they're like, okay, well, we're gonna do a blood pregnancy test, and you'll have a result in about a week. I do this test and I go home, and I am freaking it. I am just like, oh my fuck, I am a freaking out. I'm just like, oh my fucking God, I don't know what to do. And coincidentally, my mom calls. My mom calls me. Oh, I did tell you about this? Okay. My mom calls me. Okay. My mom calls me, right? And she's like, how are you? And I'm like trying to like lie, right? Like I'm trying to put on like the brave face. Like I'm not absolutely going ape shit in my head. I'm like, I'm fine, Mom. Everything's fine. She's like, you do not sound fine. What the fuck is she literally was like, what's wrong? She was like, I know something's wrong. She was like, I know. And I was like, so I went to the doctor today. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, because I'm not feeling well. And she's like, well, you don't sound like bad. What's going on? And I just like am treading around it. I'm treading around it. And I'm trying to avoid saying it. And so I tell her, and she's like, she just kind of like pauses on the phone. And she's like, are you pregnant? And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, have you gone to see a doctor? And I said, yeah, I just got back. They did a blood test. And she's like, when are you going to find out? And I go, in about a week. And she goes, oh my, she just like paused and she's like, do you know who the father would be? And I was like, Mom! And I was like, yeah, I do know. It's someone like I know. It's someone I've been seeing like regularly. And she's like, okay, well that's good. She's like, did you talk to him yet? And I was like, no. And she's like, are you gonna talk to him? And I was like, once I get the results. And she was like, okay, that's good. And then she was like, call me first when you get the results. Call me first. And I was like, okay, Mom, I will. And I hang up the phone and I'm just like, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die. I was like, I am gonna jump. Keep in mind, at the time I lived in an apartment building, okay? But I lived on the second floor. So it wasn't like, I didn't live high up and I was like, I'm gonna jump. And then I was like, but from where? Like if I jump from my window, I'll be fucking fine. So where am I gonna jump from? Like I wanna jump, but I don't got anywhere to jump from. So I'm just, that whole week was hell. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm like, what am I gonna do? 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 And the doctor calls me back. And I just remember I'm holding the phone. I'm shaking. And they go, yeah, you're not pregnant. And I was like, what? Really? And they're like, yeah, 100%. Like, you're not pregnant. You probably just have the flu. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And so, oops, I hit the wrong button. It turns out I had norovirus. I had a gastrointestinal flu. I just had norovirus. I just had fucking norovirus. Fucking norovirus. Norovirus. I was fine. I was perfectly fine. I've never been happier to call my mom and tell her my test results in my life. In my life. Never, ever, ever was I ever happy to tell my mom, hey mom, I have norovirus, I'm not pregnant. And that's how my mom found out I was dating Angelo. Unfortunately, because she didn't know about him at the time. She didn't know I was seeing anybody. Norovirus is how I started 2020. No, it's not fun. Like, it feels really bad. I had a really mild case of norovirus. And like, you want to know what's even better? You want to know what's even better? Is literally 3 days later, I got my period. And it was, I couldn't believe it. I was like, now you show up. You're like a month and a half late. Now you show, or no, it was more than that. It was like 2 months. It was like 2 months late. I was like, you're going to show up now? Couldn't you just fucking stay gone? Anyways, I've also never been good at telling my parents when I'm seeing someone, which is to say my parents, I think, only knew of 2 of the people total that I've ever dated. They only knew of 2 of them. Angelo and one other person are the only people they've known about. I definitely do not recommend telling your parents that you are sleeping with someone or dating someone with a pregnancy scare. Do not recommend. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. That was when I came home for break, that was awkward as shit. That was awkward. That was not good. Oh, I thought you were going off of morning sickness. So yeah, I was missing my period for about a month. And then after that month, I started feeling sick. And it was like stomach symptoms where I would wake up and like throw up and feel like nauseated. So I thought it was morning sickness. And I went to the doctor, and the doctor also thought it was morning sickness. And so that's why I ended up getting because they were like, if you're a couple weeks pregnant, it might not show up on a P test, which I had done P test, but I knew that I could get a false positive on a P test. So they were like, we'll do a blood test, and this is a guaranteed like yes or no. So yeah, I definitely recommend like, don't tell your parents that way. I never really told my parents I was dating someone until the only relationship I ever told my parents about was when it had been going on for about 2 months. So about 8 weeks was when I had told them. And then we dated for 1 more month and broke up. So unlucky. And I don't know how long Angelo and I had been together at this point when that had happened. I feel like more than a month, but not more than a month, but less than half a year. Gotta admit, throwing up in the morning for unknown reasons is a mood, right? It's just like, I have tummy hurty for way too long disease and I don't like it. How do I return this disease to the sickness store? Because I don't want it. Ba 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 ba. Mine was just migraines. Oh, ow. And yeah, stupid ripe ovaries. Did I tell you I had a real 5-head moment the other day? So for those who don't know, I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I've pretty much had PCOS since I hit puberty. And for me, PCOS manifests for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. But there's like some pretty common symptoms that I had. So for one for me was like male pattern male pattern hair growth was something I had from the time I was about like 11 or 12, which was very awkward. I mean, going through puberty as a child is hard enough without that. I also had really long, really irregular periods, which made things very difficult when I was a school-age child, because like my periods would be so painful that I would physically throw up, and like I would have to miss days of school. It was that bad for me. And so I had tried so many things, right? Like I had tried every kind of birth control in the book to try and regulate my periods, and like I had tried all kinds of painkillers to try and mitigate the fact that like I literally was, when I had my period, I was immobile for 5 days. Like I could not move, or else I would throw up immediately. And it was really bad, and I could not figure out what to do about this. I also had the unpleasant experience of experiencing a cyst burst in your ovary. That feels horrible, and you have to treat that with antibiotics. Angela will remember because it happened. We were hanging out at his house. We had literally just finished doing adult arts and crafts like normal, and I just was paralyzed with pain. Like legitimately, Angelo thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die. I truly was like, this is how my life ends, and I don't even know why. Somehow I convinced Angelo to not take me to a hospital. I was like, I don't know why. I don't know what in my mind made me think that it would be fine, but I convinced Angelo not to take me to a hospital. But literally, I was still in pain the next day, and I had to skip class and like go to a clinic because I just like it hurt so bad. Like it was like someone was stabbing me in the abdomen. I then had to go through a very painful ultrasound to find out that a cyst had burst, and they had to give me medication for it to clear up the abscessed cyst that had burst on my ovary. So of course, this is something that I've dealt with for literal years, like since I was 11. And like, I didn't find out that I had PCOS until I was in college. Like I didn't have a name for what I was going through until I was in college. And I didn't realize until this year that like a very easy way to treat PCOS is to just have an ovectomy or a hysterectomy, right? An ovectomy is where you remove your ovaries. A hysterectomy is where you remove your entire female reproductive system. And this has been something I've wanted since I was like a teenager, but was always told no, that I couldn't get it. Because I'm too young, I'm not married, I don't have kids, is basically the list of reasons for why I'm not allowed to have either of these surgeries that are very minimal risk and would guarantee that I would not suffer anymore. So that makes me kind of pissed off, because I'm realizing now that like I could have done this years ago, and I wish I could do it now, but I probably can't. Like I'm gonna ask my doctor and be like, hey, is this a thing that I can do? And they're gonna be like, well, you're not married and you don't have any kids and blah 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 blah, and I'm just not gonna sign the papers. And I'm just like, please, I don't want to be in pain anymore. So I had that was my 5 head moment, was realizing that. Also, Critsmig, thank you so much for the H2O redeem. I'm gonna do that. So that was my 5 head moment. The good news is, for the most part, I've been relatively pain-free. I switched my birth control after trial and error to an IUD, and I have found that while having an IUD, because it's relatively lower hormone than like things like the pill or the patch or the shot, I don't get a lot of the negative effects that some people experience on birth control. And then as well, I don't have periods. So I've not had a period. I'm on my 2nd IUD, so I've not had a period for I've had this one in for 2 years, so 9 years. I have not had a period in almost a decade. And I'm not gonna lie, not being bedridden for days at a time is really nice. Being able to function and not be in constant fear of when my uterus is gonna tear itself apart has been really good. But at the same time, I'd like to not be dependent on birth control at some point in the future. So I'm hoping that when my next IUD is due for replacement, I should be in my 30s by then. So my hope is that since I'll be in my 30s, hopefully maybe be married. It's something Angela and I have been talking about, but we're not really like, we're not in a rush. We're not in a rush to get married or anything. But hopefully by that time, we'll be married. I'll be 35, so they'll be more willing to hear my case about why I want my ovaries removed. I hate that doctors think they can gatekeep reproductive health. Yeah, it's really annoying because it's just like, this isn't just an impulse like, I don't want to have kids. Like, I've never wanted to have kids. This is true. But like, I am in pain. It is debilitating pain. It makes me unable to go to work or go to school or do normal person things for 5 days every fucking month. I am constantly at risk of having these cysts just explode and put me in debilitating health or potentially lead to me being hospitalized, because like, you're not supposed to have cyst matter just flying around in your abdomen. You're not. Like, that's not supposed to be a thing. So it's very frustrating. Feel like if you saw a lady doctor, she'd be on your side. That's my hope. My family doctor is a lady, and so I'm hoping that because she's a lady, she'll understand. And my hope is that, you know, when I am in a place where I want to get my IUD removed, because it's like overdue to be removed, that she'll be understanding and I'll be able to get that done. That's my hope anyway. All right, so this is a garbage piece. So what pieces do we have left that we need to cut out? What the hell goes on the top of this? Something goes on the top of that, but I don't know what. What the fuck is going on with these pieces? I'm so confused. It goes... How the fuck do these pieces go? Oh, this goes like this. Is there a piece that I'm missing? That I've accidentally turned into trash? Doesn't look like it. Oh! Down here. Okay, we're good. I was like, what do these pieces connect to? I was so confused for a second. All right. These pieces down here. I was like, I'm missing a whole bunch of pieces. I was. All of these pieces were missing. So we'll cut these bad boys out. My abdomen hurts just thinking about this. Yeah. Gooey pus just oozing around in there. Yeah, like yummy. What a nice snack for my abdomen. I just thought it was bacteria and bacteria poop. Nope. It's white blood cells and platelets. There's a list on our Child Free of doctors who will actively listen. I don't know if it's worldwide though. Avoid the rest of the subreddit. There are a lot of angry people in there. Okay, well, I'll check it out. I mean, I'll ignore the rest of the subreddit, but see what I can find in my area, because it's like, Angela and I have been together for a long time. We're not interested in having kids. And it's not because either of us hate children. Or maybe I shouldn't speak for Angela. I don't know how Angela feels about children. I don't hate children. In fact, I actually like children a little bit. Keyword being a little bit. In that, like, I like them enough. Like, I enjoyed teaching children I enjoyed volunteering around children. But the thing is, when you're working with other people's kids, when they misbehave and when they're just too much for you to handle and you're overwhelmed, you can just give them back. You can't give back your own children. And you can do your absolute damnedest to raise them right and do your best as a parent. And sometimes people just don't be good. And sometimes, like, it's not the fault of the parents. It's just the way things are. And there's, you know, and I just can't handle that. I can't handle the thought of being permanently responsible for another life. It's just, it's too, I can barely take care of myself. You know, I am barely getting to a place now as an adult where I feel like I am fully capable of taking care of myself. I feel like I will never be ready for the responsibility personally of taking care of a child. And as a result, since I know I'm just never going to hit that point where I'm ready, I'm just not going to have one. I cannot imagine having a newborn. Like, they're not yours. Exactly. They're not mine. So, like, when I don't know what to do, I can consult someone else, or, like, you know, I can help other people. And so it's like, I think I'll be a great godparent someday. Like, I think I'll be a great godparent. Like, I love being around my friends' kids. And, like, I have no problem babysitting for my friends' kids. Doesn't happen very often. Most of my friends' kids are very, very young. And also there's COVID times. So, you know, no one is really hiring a babysitter. But, you know, I don't mind spending time with, like, other people's children of various ages. It's just I don't want to have them myself and be permanently responsible for them. Like, I can barely imagine myself being financially responsible for a fucking piece of property, let alone an actual individual life. It just is too much for me. It's overwhelming. When I think that my dad was 2 years younger than I am now when I was born, it kind of blows my mind, right? Like, I am now getting to that age where, like, if I age 2 more years, that's how old my mom was when she was pregnant with me. I cannot imagine myself having a child in 2 years. I can't picture it. I can't picture it. I just can't. My mom had me when I was 17. Oh, damn. So she was, like, much younger. And I'm sure there were, like, struggles and things that came with that for her. But I think you turned out great, Pumpkin, so good for her. I think she was a great parent. Or at least, I hope she was a great parent. Because you deserve a great parent. I think my parents had me at age -7, so 7 years ago. Imagine that theoretically, if you had a, yeah, because you would have to have a kid now who would be 7 years old and would be like a school-age child. That's crazy to think about. If I had a kid, I just wish I could start at like age 6 and not have to suffer the dumb toddler years. See, I think I wouldn't be able to deal with the teenager years. And I didn't get it at first. I was like, okay, so when I was a teenager, like every teenager, I had a hard time getting along with my parents. Like that's just normal, because like you're trying to transition towards adulthood and your parents still see you like a fucking baby. And you're like, I'm so fucking confused. I don't understand these mixed signals. And I didn't understand it until I realized that there are people that I've coached in Overwatch who, when I met them, they were young teenagers and are now adults old enough to vote. And there are students that I have taught who in my brain, I think of them as kids, like little kids, like, you know, like 10, 12 kids who are now old enough to vote. What? Like, that's crazy to me. Or like, the biggest thing for me is Angelo's nephew. When I met him, he was 6, you know? And I remember, like, I have memories of him as a 6-year-old where he would joke about how he wanted to marry me because he liked me more than Uncle Ange. I remember that. And I remember him as like a little kid, and you know, that's adorable, right? It's a 6-year-old, it's a child, he doesn't fucking mean it. And I remember like the first Christmas, he flipped my skirt. Like he, you know, like a dumb child prank. He flipped my skirt in front of his entire family. He's a high schooler now. He's a high schooler. He is in high school. He's 15. That's crazy to me. How is he 15? What? Like, he never stopped being 6 in my mind. And I think that's how parents look at their teenagers. So I get it. I get why it's hard for parents to let go of their teenage kids, because it's like, what do you mean that you're not a fucking child? You are always a child. You know, it's crazy. Also, hi, Kiwi. I tripped on my wife's bra. It was a booby trap. It was a booby trap. I love it. Good to see you. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, what pieces go where? Oh, wow. Kiwi is great. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello and welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome to the Dio Festival. It's great to have you, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, another one. Star 007 Juven. Thank you so much. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Dio Festival. It's nice to meet you. Hello. Yes, we've got hands. We have VTuber hands. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm glad you like them. How the fuck do these pieces go together? I am so fucking lost. I am genuinely confused about how these last couple pieces are supposed to fit. Like, what is going on here? I'm looking at this point for numbers that are similar. Like, what? I gotta look at my reference. I'm actually lost. Okay, B3. This. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it, I see it, I see it. Okay, I get it. I get it. I see how it's supposed to go together. I understand. Hello, Allie. How are you? And yes, VTuber hand hype. Let's go. I'm so glad you like them. I'm glad you like them. Hello there. How are you doing? I'm doing super good. Thank you so much for asking. We are working on Akali, KDA Akali's props. So these are all like a bunch of pattern pieces, cutting them out for assembly. We just finished this over the past couple of streams. This is her kunai. Ta-da! So we just finished this. So we have been very productive crafting away. So hopefully we will have, the goal is to have the props done hopefully before the month ends. That's the goal. So we've been making lots of progress over the past couple of streams. I'm gonna go head to bed. Thanks for all the cute chats. Thank you so much. Have a good sleep, okay? Thank you so much for coming to hang out. I'm not falling for this bait again. Listen, our chat is very wholesome. It is definitely not lewd. I mean, what? What? Oh, Yasumi, sleep well. Have a good sleep. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Sleep well. Makes boob joke. Chat is wholesome. Yeah, we're very definitely say so in quotation marks here. We're not safe for, there is no behavior here. It's all just immoral, depraved, but we love it. Okay. So this piece slots in there. Yes, okay. This piece slots in like so. I get it. All right, this is starting to come together again. And yes, I agree. Boob jokes are always appropriate. Like, we love them. That's great. I'm glad you're doing well. That looks like a well-crafted piece. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, the pattern is from Kinpatsu Cosplay. She's a Canadian cosplayer. She did a collaboration with Riot Games to make the patterns for the skin to celebrate KDA coming out with a new skin line in League of Legends. And I've been having fun constructing it. A couple streams ago, we were looking at the fabric that I was considering buying. I did not tape this correctly.
Just say what you're thinking. Stop playing all these games. You apologize.
Why you no fit?
Say that you're sorry. But why does it feel the same? It's like nothing's changed.
Okay. I have a plan for how to make this fit together. So we've been having fun over the past couple streams crafting this. I want to get it done this month because I want to do some painting. I think that would be really fun. Couple streams to do some airbrush paints and some acrylic paints live on stream. But I've done a lot of different things on stream. I used to play video games a lot, almost exclusively, but I also play games sometimes. And now we do cosplay sometimes. We do a little bit of everything around here. Okay, I think what happened is that the scaling on this went hee hee ha ha when I printed it, but that's fine. It's close enough. So yeah, we're just assembling like the pattern pieces that I printed out and we're cutting them out and we're putting them all together. Did you just get a brain blast, Jimmy Neutron? Oh yeah, I have ADHD and it really fucking shows sometimes, especially like as it's starting to get later and later into the night, medication wears off and my brain just loses its ability to focus on a thought. Like I'll be talking and it'll just sound like there's a buffer in my brain. It's really funny. I think it's funny. Other people probably are like, is the streamer having a stroke? Do we need to call an ambulance? All right, and then there's this bad boy, which I think goes like this. Yes, okay. So let's trim the edges off of this guy. Trim the edges off this bad boy. I'm just gonna use my whole arm as weight. Did I just lock? I did. Ta-da! Nice clean cuts to cut off the excess. Make sure things match up. Do we need to call an ambulance? Yeah, because like I don't know. Like sometimes I'm just like blah, 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 and people are like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." My head just does that sometimes. Nothing's wrong with me. I just have a very strong terminal case of stupid disease. Oh my god, I forgot to eat my ice cream. I don't want it all to melt. I'm gonna have to put it in the freezer because it's hard to eat ice cream while I'm streaming. Oh god, it's a little bit too liquidy. Angelo brought me ice cream and I'm loving it. Ice cream hype. Look at this. Matcha Kit Kat. It's so good. One more bite. One more bite. Ow. Did I get it on the mic and lick it off? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I sure did. But that's okay. All right. So now this piece slots in here. Yeah, look at that. It's coming together. This piece just slots in here like so. It's just like the world's most annoying 8x11 jigsaw puzzle. But cosplay is just a bunch of annoying little tasks. But you complete all the annoying little tasks, and then you have something awesome looking at the end of it. I just got my tape stuck together. I witnessed somebody who held up traffic because they wanted to make a left across 2 lanes because they wanted to pull into a Taco Bell. Oh my God. That's actually really sad because you live in America. And in America, you guys have actual good Mexican food. There is no good Mexican food in Canada. It doesn't exist. Like, not the way that you guys have it where it's everywhere. So, like, the fact that they're willing to pull in and, like, almost cause an accident for bad imitation Mexican food is really sad. Like, really sad. Oh, excuse me. I like, burp hiccuped. All right, one last piece. Because it's these little triangle-y bits that go in on the edge here. And then we're done cutting. Patterning is like my least favorite part of cosplay, and yet it's so important to everything. Like, things just turn out so much better if you pattern them and you iterate on the on the pattern. I'm so sad that the printer actually just printed off this tiny piece on this giant sheet of paper. Are you kidding me? Canada, try European Mexican food. Oh yeah, you guys probably have it even worse. Actually, that's a good point. What part of Europe are you from? What part of Europe are you from? I've not had the joy of exploring most of Europe. I've only been to the United Kingdom because I have family that lives there. But I would like to explore Europe at some point in my life. When we are allowed to go outside and it is safe. I would like to explore Europe. Also, wait, if you're European, shouldn't you be in bed? What time is it? Isn't it like AM? Like early AM? I actually don't know. Too many time zones. And I live in the mountains, so I'm like in the worst, most cursed time zone of all time. I'm smack dab in the middle of Paris, a romance life without romance. Hey, you know what? That's okay. Romancing yourself is valid. See, and like times like this is when I wish my Canadian French was better, because not only is it so shit that I can't communicate with French Canadians, it's so bad that like French people definitely can't understand me. And I can't understand them either, because I do not have mastery of the French language in any way, shape, or form. But that sounds cool. I've never been. I wanted to like go when the last time we visited England. I was like, oh, we can take the high-speed rail and go. And we just ended up not going. And I was like, but it would have been so much fun. It would have been so cool. Been so cool to go. Yeah, same pumpkin. Like, I have barely any mastery of the English language, and it's the only language I speak natively and fluently. Bit of a thonk. And then there's Europeans who are like, I speak like at least 2 languages, sometimes 3 or 4, and I'm like, y'all are built different in the brain compared to us North Americans. Like, we can barely manage 1 language. Ba ba ba. Lots of cutting. Ba 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 ba. Okay, more pieces we cut. Le français est facilement Es facile pour moi. Pour. Why do I keep saying pour? Pour. My pronunciation is also bad. I don't know facile. I don't know that word. Something. I don't know. I only understood part of that. Something. The French is for me? French is something for me. Or. Pamplemousse, yes. My favorite is the good old French Canadian swear, tabarnak. That's my favorite. It's a bad word. It's a swear word. Means like it literally means the French is easy for me. Okay, the French is easy for me. That makes sense. French is easy for me. Okay, I was close. I know I didn't have the verb. The verb was the word I needed to understand the sentence, and I didn't have it. Feels bad. But yeah, my French is very terrible. Not good. Not good. My French, not comme ci comme ça. Je n'ai pas de parler français. Hey, that was actually a full sentence. Wait a second. That was actually a full sentence. Hold on a sec. I'm not as bad as I thought. It's still pretty bad though. But I also don't know if that's the same grammar as like proper European French. Like, I don't know if you guys would say je n'ai pas. Tos nos, oh god, I think that's Spanish. No, that's not Spanish. That's definitely That's definitely not Spanish. That's definitely French. Oh, I just embarrassed myself. Not me embarrassing myself a second time on this stream. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, that's so... Oh no. Oh no. Our French class learned that cool was used as slang in French. We kept saying cool. Oh, ours was so we learned that folk was a seal. So because it wasn't a swear word, but it sounded like an English swear word, we would always say folk in French. We would say folk in French class. Because the teacher would be like, don't say that. And we're like, but it just means seal. We're talking about the animal. We're talking about the aminal. All right, that's another piece done. Only billions more to go, but we're getting there. This is the part that takes the longest, but it's important. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Oh my god, your Japanese is good. Mine is very bad. Something Nihongo, I recognize that kanji. I believe that is the kanji for Nihonjin or Nihongo. And I have not practiced my hiragana enough to read the whole sentence. But I bet if I had it spoken to me, I would maybe understand. Say oof when I'm getting hit in oof. Say oof when getting hit in Minecraft. Yes. Egg. I know Japanese too. Okay. That makes sense. My Japanese is very weak. I've been trying to practice. My goal this year is to practice a lot and get a lot better at Japanese and Korean so I can talk to more of my friends. But I have not practiced and I really need to because my reading skills are very bad and that's important. Like when you're typing to people, if you can't fucking read, bit problematic. but like I can be like, I can say like, Ohayo gozaimasu, or I guess it's evening. Konbanwa. Hajimemashite. Minasan e yokoso. Live deshita. There we go. That was something. Welcome to my live stream. Oh, and yoroshiku onegaishimasu. You know, thank you for joining my live stream. Welcome. My Korean is not practiced. I've not even tried. I say I'm going to learn, but I haven't tried because I'm so intimidated. I have the same intimidation problem with Korean as I had with trying to learn Cantonese. I used to have a Cantonese girlfriend, for context. That was why I tried to learn Cantonese. I had a Cantonese girlfriend. And so as a result, oh, hello! Welcome to the Dio Festival, LF3620. Hello, welcome, it's nice to meet you. I hope you enjoy your stay. I had a really hard problem with the tonal sounds, and the pronunciation of things is very important. In Cantonese, very important in Mandarin as well, and I think pretty much all Chinese dialects, it's pretty important. And it's somewhat important in Korean as well. And so I'm very hesitant to try because I just know that I'm gonna sound bad and I'm gonna be like mispronouncing words, but I need to get over that hurdle and practice. You got it right, thank you. Oh yay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, LF. I'm gonna call you that for short if that's okay, unless you prefer something else, but I'm so glad I got it right. Welcome, welcome. It's great to have you. My name is Dio, and I like to do a lot of different things. I have way too many hobbies, but I really enjoy cosplay, which is what we're doing today. We're working on her props using a pattern. So here's one that we just finished this today. And I just need to do some final filling and sanding, and then it will be ready for primer, and then paint. So we did that today, and we're cutting out pieces for the matching prop, which is like a big, almost like scythe shaped thing. So I'm cutting out pattern pieces, and we're just chilling and chatting. That's what we're up to this. Excuse me, sorry. That is what we're up to this fine evening. I hope you and everyone else is having a lovely Tuesday. It feels like a Thursday because I also stream on Thursdays. So it feels like a Thursday to me, but it's not Thursday, it's Tuesday. I think it's because I've actually had a very busy work week, and I've been making a lot of progress, which is great. Like I'm getting a lot of stuff done at work, but because there's so much going on, it feels like time is progressing faster than it actually is. This took way too long to type. Well, hiccup, you did it. Hey Nat, how are you? Good to see you, beautiful. Happy Tuesday, welcome back. How are you? And I think that's it. I think we've got all the, oh no, I lied. I forgot about this one. I was like, oh my God, we did it. I got all the pieces cut out. Nope. No, we didn't. So I'm gonna have a bunch of recycling, like a bunch of stuff to put in my recycling after the stream, but that's normal. That is just normal for me doing a crafting stream. Other things I like to craft, I like sewing. You can't see my sewing setup, it's behind me. But I have also recently taken up embroidering. So I have this neat little handkerchief that I learned how to embroider. And this was my first embroidery project, and I made little strawberries. So we do lots of like sewing and that kind of handicraft. That is the kind of craft I'm interested in doing. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good, super tired because I had class today, but now I don't have class until Monday. Hey, let's go. Is it like a reading week type of thing? Still, that's really exciting. I'm happy for you. And I hope you get to be like well rested and you get to enjoy like a week off. That is so good. It's pretty, thank you. I worked hard. It took me way too many hours to finish embroidering that, but you know, I'm glad I stuck with it. It was really fun to learn how to do. And now I'm excited to do more embroidery projects, like for cosplay and also just for fun too. I don't know German though. If any of y'all do, then I look up to you. I know of a friend, another fellow streamer and like an IRL friend, and she speaks German because her family is German. So she speaks German, and I think it's very cool because she speaks English, Japanese, and German, and she can do all three on stream. So it's very fun, Miss Girl DM. So I want to get there too. Like I want to hit a point where I can speak multiple languages on stream. I think that would be very fun, and it would be fun to get to communicate with people in different languages. I think that would be really fun. You know. Now I'm in art school, so I have 2 classes on Monday and Tuesday. Oh, nice. So you finished your school week, and now you just get to vibe. That's good. I'm happy for you. Sometimes, so when I was choosing what to study in university, and I could not decide what I wanted to study, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do for a career, and it was really hard because I was a very good student and I was good at a lot of different subjects, so I had a hard time choosing what it was that I wanted to do. So my dad really wanted me to go to like a technical university or college and study something like science related, like become a doctor or an engineer or something like that. And my mom, she saw that I really enjoyed art and I really enjoyed cosplay and sewing, and so she really wanted me to go to fashion college. And there's a really well-known fashion school that I was gonna get a letter of recommendation to go to, but I didn't want to go because I would have had to move across the country to go to this school. So I ended up not going. And I ended up studying applied mathematics. I got a mathematics degree, and I work as a data analyst and a developer. I think my official job title is developer. And I really enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed studying math, and I really like what I do for work. It's really fun. But sometimes I'm like, I wonder what my life would be like, or I wonder like what kind of person I would be if I had gone to fashion college instead and I had studied fashion design. Like what kind of person would I be? Or like what would my life be like? I don't know. Hello, Glad the Chat. Hello, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dio Festival. I hope you enjoy your stay. Nice to meet you. I hope you are having a wonderful Tuesday.
I got 1 kill.
Oh, your classes are 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, 4-hour class. That's kind of cool though. Class starts tomorrow for me, so I'm nervous. Well, I hope you're able to safely enjoy class and learn lots. That's my hope for you. But I hope you don't have to be too nervous. Like, I hope you can just enjoy learning. I wish more people, I wish school was a thing that was fun for people. Like, I wish school was designed so that people can go and learn things and be passionate and have fun, because that's like the joy of learning like a new skill or learning a trade or learning something. Is like you're picking up a new skill, you're learning new stuff, and that's fun. It shouldn't be like so miserable. Like school was very miserable for me. I've talked about it all the time, that like I did not enjoy my schooling experience. Even though I was a good student and like I did well in school, I was not a happy student at all. I've tried to learn German, Spanish, Japanese, and French. Last 2 are the ones I've gotten the farthest, though, which isn't that far. Hey, that's still better than nothing. That's still progress. Finished college last year. Congratulations. If you don't mind sharing, what did you end up studying? Congratulations. That's huge. Not very cash money of you, Dio. Existing isn't supposed to be fun. Capitalism says so. True. You're supposed to be miserable. Don't you know you're supposed to be a wage slave? But I wish studying could be fun for people. I know for me, okay, so these are all the pieces now of our prop that we now have to cut out and assemble. And specifically, if you're wondering how these pieces assemble, I've actually done half of it. Whoops, I knocked something over. So here is like, that's the big C piece up there. And this is a bunch of the little pieces. This makes 1/2 of the comma, which is like a scythe type of thing. And that will go like that. They'll go together, and I need to make two side, like another side of this, which is why I had to recut out the pattern, and they'll smash together to make the big head of the comma. So that's what this is for. That's what these pattern pieces are gonna make. I studied programming. Good for you. Do you have a particular kind of programming or like space in programming that you think you want to work or that you enjoy doing? I just ask because I'm curious because I work as a developer, so I'm always curious what other developers like to do. That's kind of what I try to do with my art school. As long as I'm learning something new and exploring styles and theories, my grade doesn't matter. I'm gonna be honest with you, you're completely right. Like, I was so stressed out. So full disclosure, I was a very depressed student. Throughout high school and up into and through college, I was very depressed. I attempted, when I was 16, when I was in high school, and then I had recurring self-harm ideation, is how I'm gonna word that, throughout the rest of high school and throughout university. And I'm very lucky that I had the support systems that I do that led me to not doing bad things to myself. But it was very hard for me, and I did not enjoy school. And I wish I could have, but I know that even if I were to go back and like study for a master's degree, let's say, I know I wouldn't enjoy it, and I wouldn't have fun, and I wouldn't enjoy what I was learning. And so there's just no point. Yeah. Now I do all sorts of programming. I'm just trying to find a job right now. Yeah, and the market is just so rough. Like, I'm rooting for you. It is rough. I was in that situation not that long ago. Earlier this year, in fact, I lost my job because of COVID, and was very terrified of what I was going to be able to do. And I'm very lucky that I got a new job when I did, and it ended up working out because I like what I do, I like where I work, and I like the people I work with, which is really cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start cutting out some of these littler pieces, because I know I'm missing a piece for the big guy. Oh, I knocked it over. My model's gonna lose it for a second. Hello. I know that I'm missing the piece that goes in right here, and that's this piece. So I'm gonna cut that out, and we can start assembling that. So that's something that we're gonna do next. And to do that, the foamy boys, EVA foam, and it's just the cheap shit. I love your emotes. I might have to sub. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad you like them. I really love them. The artists who did them are incredible. And you love the model too. Oh, thank you so much. We worked really hard on it. So to give you a brief overview, my tier 1 emotes were all done by Doki Bird. She's another VTuber. We actually met because we were both competitive Overwatch players at the time. So she's wonderful. My tier 2 and tier 3 emotes were done by Melody Chaos, who's a really good friend of mine and a wolf VTuber and artist. My cheer emotes were all done by Do Re Mi Art, and she is a League of Legends VTuber and artist. And my model art was done by Kirono on Twitter, who is a very, very good friend of mine. She's amazing. And my rig was done by myself and Ember Ushi, who is my long-term partner. We've been together for almost 9 years. We'll have our 9-year anniversary in April. Yeah, so I'm very thankful to like all the people who have helped me make my stream the awesome thing that it is now. I'm really proud of like the work that I've put in, and also like the work that others have put in to get it this far. So I'm glad that other people are new and they're coming and they're experiencing it and getting to enjoy it. Tibby, hello, Tibby, how are you? Good to see you, beautiful. Good to see you. How's it going? So we're gonna trace this piece out. I'm just gonna grab the paint marker. Happy early anniversary. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I did not grab pins. Usually I like to pin my pattern pieces down to the foam so they don't like move around as I'm tracing them, but I forgot to grab pins, so that's okay. I'll just make my hands do the work. It'll be fine, probably. I also should have used the thinner paint marker for this. Whee! Okay, there we go. I missed a spot. That's okay. All right. My friend, I Killed a Potato, had a couple of emotes made, but then like a month afterwards, they changed their hair from purple to blue. Oh no! That's the worst. So I ended up actually having my emotes made before I was a VTuber. I really wanted to have like an avatar or like a stream. I wanted to have a stream mascot to represent myself. And this was the design that I came up with, and I had the emotes made. And then literally more than a year later was when I was like, oh, I could do like the whole VTuber thing and like integrate that as part of my stream. And so it just worked out. But I wasn't always a VTuber. I've been on Twitch for a long time, and I've been streaming on and off for a long time. I actually started streaming on livestream.com back when twitch.tv was called Justin TV, and I would play Toho Project, which is like a shoot 'em up game, an indie shoot 'em up game, and I would play that. And basically, this was in high school. I was really good at the game, and had multiple one credit clears, and I would record them and upload them, and people liked watching that. So I would stream myself doing these 1 credit clears and practicing for these 1 credit clears, and that's what I would stream. And for me, it was really good because at the time I had very bad social anxiety. So I started streaming as a way to get myself to talk to new people and practice talking to new people. It ended up being good for me. Like, I ended up really enjoying it. Okay. I had to remember which way I was supposed to cut this. Ended up having fun, and then I stopped streaming. Who knows why? Like, I'm sure there was a reason, but I couldn't tell you what it was. But I stopped streaming on livestream.com, and I re-emerged on Twitch years later. I was playing Overwatch, and I used to play very competitive Overwatch. I played collegiate for a little while. And I had a bunch of people on my collegiate team who were like, you're really funny and like you're good at the game, like you should start streaming. And that's what I did, and my stream has always just been a way for me to do things I enjoy and hopefully make people laugh and be entertaining and have a good time. If it wasn't for VTubing, I wouldn't have found you because all my streamer friends are VTubers and I follow them. That's so cool. I have enjoyed, like, I'm relatively new to the VTubing community, but I've really enjoyed meeting lots of new people as a part of VTubing and seeing like what games they like to play, what things they like to do, what they like to talk about on their stream, like what their lives are like. It's really cool. Like, it's just been really fun. It's been fun in the same way that I think a lot of people have been enjoying VR chat, where it's just like, it's a chance to meet people away from the physical barriers of real life and just meet the people for the people, which is kind of cool. I believe in VTuber supremacy, hell yes. All I know of Toho is death to all but the Ronald. Oh my god, the old ass fucking memes. The old ass Toho memes are my favorite. I know it makes me a fucking video game boomer to enjoy those memes, but my god, that shit will never cease to make me laugh. I'm gonna have to change my blade on my X-Acto knife because this piece cut really rough, and I'm hoping I did cut this right. I did not. Oh, I'm dumb. Ah, shit. What part did I cut wrong? Oh, it's okay. Okay, I can correct the part I cut wrong. I was supposed to cut this section straight. I cut it at an angle. I wasn't supposed to. Emote! Oh my gosh, wait. Let's go. Did you unlock it? Good for you. Let's go. You got an emote. Let's go. I'm happy for you. I wish to cast off my flesh prison. Yeah, it's like I get to be an anime girl for real now. Okay, I actually fucked up this piece, but I think I can fix it. Maybe. I can maybe fix my my errors. I gotta clean up this piece though. I made an absolute mess of this. Nice. See, I'm glad that the unlock an emote thing exists, because like I'm glad people get to just like have fun and use their channel points however they like. I actually think the channel point redeems are like awesome. Like a lot of people have used loyalty bots on Twitch for a long time. It's nice that now Twitch has made loyalty like a built-in feature to reward people for like watching and hanging out, because like I appreciate it. Like a lot, I know like some streamers are like, you must sub, blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, you know, there are multiple ways to support someone, and viewing or lurking or just coming to hang out for the vibe is one of them. And you know, I appreciate it. You could spend your time literally anywhere on this vast swath of internet, and you choose to spend some of it with me, and that makes me feel special. You know? All right. All right. So this piece is supposed to go in here, and oh my god, this foam is so much thicker than the foam, like the nice foam I bought. Like if you just look, the cheap foam is very cheap, but it's like slightly thicker, and I'm hoping that doesn't bite me in the ass later. Imagine being here so long without subbing that you get I pretend you subbed. You know, I've seen it happen multiple times, more than once, and you know what, I still love and appreciate it. But it is very funny. It is very funny when I see it happen. We've also had point god redeems, 2 of them actually, 2 point god redeems, so it's definitely happened. We had our first doodle request recently. Yeah, people do be vibing in here. I did it and then subbed for real. Yeah, you did. I remember you did do it and then sub for real. Okay, I'm making sure that this piece matches up, because basically it's supposed to fit all along in here, and it looks like it's gonna be fine. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fine. Okay, so let's apply glue. It looks like we're good. This is gonna fit together the way it's supposed to. So we're gonna apply contact cement on all 4 sides, or all 3 sides. Jesus Christ, I can't count. And then on this main hiccup body bit. What is point god? So if VIP is available, like if I have enough VIP slots, you get VIP in the chat for a minimum of a month. And you get a role in the Discord. It makes your name bright yellow. Everyone else is like shades of like pink and purple. You get to be the bright yellow point god in the Discord. Oh, let's go. Follow. Thank you so much, Missy in it. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello and welcome to the Dia Festival. It's so nice to meet you. Hey, there it is. Okay, that means, you know what it means? It means it's cat girl time. Pumpkin, thank you so much, Nya. Thank you so much for the tier 1 9 months in a row. Welcome back, Nya. Much appreciated. Yeet, indeed. Nya. Meow. Wait, did the music stop? Did I actually hit the end? Wow. I hit the end. Oh, okay. I can load more. We're good. There was more. I just had to press load more. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I do love that. Yeah. It's pretty cute. I am a big fan of getting to be a cat girl. The cat girl potion works even on me. All right, I gotta make sure I get all the glue on this before it starts to dry. And then we gotta do it on this piece and let it get tacky. Oof. Wee. This glue smells terrible, by the way. I'm almost out of it and need to order more, like badly. And we'll probably order more like nice foam while I'm at it. but it works well compared to some of the other stuff that I was trying in the past that did not work well. So we let that get tacky, and then we force these pieces together. And I'm just gonna zoom this out just a little bit so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see, because I think I'm zoomed in a little bit too much. And I don't want you to miss what's going on. Yeah, I've made a smart decision to invest my sub money in a music licensing service, so now I don't have to be worried about getting DMCA'd. The only bad thing is when I play Osu, because Osu's a music game. I don't have royalty-free songs in Osu. Since I'm friends with so many streamers, the streamers themselves give me a sub to give me emotes. Yeah! Because we love, listen, I do it too. The last time I did it, I like to do it especially during subathons. Like, I'll gift people random subs during subathons, because it's like, that way, you know, you get to participate and have emotes and like be a part of the party. And I'm also like very blessed in that, like, my community has been very generous to me and like will come and just like gift. Oh, this is not tacky. Sag. We'll like gift subs to people, like just we'll just like gift like random amounts of subs. Like, I feel very blessed to have a community that is like willing to do that for like little old me. I feel very special. Since I'm friends with so many oh wait, I just read that. Do I be a little bit burger in the brain? Yes, but don't worry about it too much. Okay. Just gonna slowly finagle these pieces together. And not get them stuck together where they're not supposed to be. Which is my biggest fear here. Ugh. There we go. Okay, we've got that. This is the piece that we added right here. I had to kind of finagle it into place, which was hard to do in view of the camera because I didn't want it to like not stick. But you can see if I flip it over, you can see that that's where this is supposed to fit. So that is gonna go like that. And so that goes like that. And then I'm not sure if this is the next step yet, so I'm not gonna do it. But this piece, whoops, this bigger piece will sit on top of here. Like so. Will sit like this. And that will be the comma. That's like the backside of the comma. So that's how this will go together. Time loop, yes. The last time it happened, it was with my friend Potato. I was so confused because they did it with no warning and didn't react when I was confused. No sleep, who dis? Wood here. It's so good to see you, beautiful. I'm sad that you're not sleeping and resting, but I'm always happy to see you because I love you. I hope you've been doing well. We made a lot of progress today. We cut out all the pieces we need for the comma, which is like all of these little tiny pieces. That's what all these are. These are all for the comma. All of these little papers. We got all these cut out and printed. Cat mode? Cat mode time, nya! Hello, nya! Cat girl engaged, nya! I'm drinking the cat girl potion, nya! Meow! So we got all the pieces cut out, yeah, and we assembled one of the pieces onto the comma, yeah, and we also put together our kunai, yeah. Perfect for stabbing, yeah. Perfect for stabbing, yeah.
If I'm the bad one, take a
Perfect for friendship. Yeah. So, oh, this isn't glued in yet because I need to sand it. But yeah, we did a lot of constructing today and over the past week. So we've gotten a lot done. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I'm okay, just sleepy and got bored of staring at the ceiling. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're doing well. I hope you are able to be sleeping. Yeah, I'm doing very good. Yeah. Had a pretty productive week. Pretty busy brain week. Yeah. Had a lot accomplished at work. Yeah, I've been taking medication every day and it's been treating me well. Yeah, it's been good. Meow. Also, I bit the bullet and downloaded TikTok, and why is it 80% thirst traps? I know. That's why I'm scared to use the app, because I'm like, there's so many thirst traps. I don't know how old these people are, and I don't trust that. Yeah. Oh wait, it's Mom DM. I see the little heart. Yes, yeah. I can cheer you. Yeah. My TikTok is 98% communist propaganda, and it's ideal. Yes, the way it should be. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, things have been good. We made a lot of progress today. It's been very productive. So now, like, our next steps are going to be assembling the rest of this, and then doing the finishing touches on the kunai so that it's ready. Like, I'm gonna have to fill this bad boy in somehow. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but I'm gonna have to try and fill it as best I can to get it to like stay together, because it is really resisting. It's resisting the glue a little bit, which is worrisome, but I should be able to fill it with filler and we'll be fine. Then get this all primed and ready for paint. So we've had a pretty productive stream, which I'm very happy with, and we met lots of new people. Yeah, it's been very good. Meow. If you use it enough, you'll get the stuff you like. I get animation stuff. Ah, okay. So I guess I just need to train the algorithm on what I want. Yeah, which is cosplayers. Yeah. And memes. Zoomer humor. I want that shit too. Yeah. I had the same thought. Some of the girls I rapidly scrolled away from look like 15, like kids go home. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to see thirst traps from teenagers. Like, I'm sorry. I'm an adult. I don't want that shit. Yeah, that's not cool. I don't want that. That's gross. Yeah. Exactly. Discover, if you're underage, please discover yourself privately at home in your own bedroom, you know? That's not in front of me. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see it. I really don't. That being said, we are approaching the end of a very productive stream. So productive, in fact, that we must now set a raid target. We're gonna go give someone a raid for the evening. Let's go see who we're gonna go harassle this fine evening. Let's see. Whomst shall we harass? Let's see. Also, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you are sticking around, here's your raid call. And if you aren't a sub, use raid call 2, whichever one you want, but make sure you stick around. We're gonna raid. If you liked hanging out with me and you enjoyed, I am super appreciative and I would love to see you again. I stream 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time every Tuesday and Thursday, and then I stream at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time on the weekends, so on Saturday. I hope to see you there, so you only have to wait a day if you want to come hang out with me again. We'll probably continue working on Akali because it's been pretty productive. That being said, I think, you know what, we are going to host Miss Melody Chaos, who did my tier 2 and tier 3 emotes, and she is a wolf VTuber. She is working on some art today, so I would appreciate it greatly if you are staying up and not going to sleep, that you would go say hello to Melody Chaos for me. Hit her with the raid call if you can. She is wonderful. And once again, thank you so much to the resubbers. I really appreciate and love you. And to the new followers, welcome. I hope you enjoyed chatting and hanging out with me. I had a really good time meeting all of you. I hope you will pass on the same kindness to Miss Melody Chaos. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you on Thursday, okay? Let's go see Melody. Remember? Party time. We gotta tell Melody it's party time. Even though it's late night, it's party time. And if you're going to sleep, sleep well. It's okay if you're going to sleep. Sleep well. I want you to be rested. Okay? I will see you there.
Work on them, and some of them were